What's going on, all you amazing peeps out there? Happy Monday, July 8th, 2024. We're moving right along. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It's great to be back with you guys. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Hope you had a great start to your day. And I appreciate you all joining us for this. As the title says, in the Sebastian Rogers case, is everyone being distracted? Pretty sure we are. And why? Why is everybody being distracted in this case? There's other cases we've been distracted in as well, but in this case, it seems like every which way you turn, it's another distraction, and it's about a missing child. Why aren't we talking about that? Why is nobody? Why are we being distracted from talking about that? We're going to talk about that and so much more. So join us as we get this ball rolling. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go. Ride that bass line, everybody. What's up, everybody? Welcome back again. Great to see you. Great to have you here today. I hope you're all having a great day. Like I said, I hope you all had a great weekend. And welcome to the welcome back to the start of the week. Can't talk today, sorry. Excuse me. I was supposed to be live last night. My poor wife got sick. She wasn't feeling good, so I spent the night with her and I fell asleep. So here I am, but I will be live tonight again for the late stuff along with this stuff. So thank you for joining us. And there's so much other stuff we're going to be talking about, guys, but this is something that I had to make a point out of talking about this. I've been talking to some other people that I talk to on a daily basis. As you guys saw, thanks, Arctic. I appreciate that, buddy. The big old panel. We're gonna talk about that too. The other day, I came in on the end of that. I didn't know about that till the end. I don't read my messages and stuff, so it is what it is. And so sorry about that. Lost my train of thought. My kid jumped in on me. Um, what was I saying? Somebody help me. Oh, so the panel with all the creators on it and all these emails and blah 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 that we're all getting, so on and so forth, distractions. Little stain, those distractions, all these different distractions. Why? What is the reason for the distractions? Gotta wonder that. You gotta wonder that. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit today. There's something, in my opinion, and there's other people that are making distractions. We're gonna talk about that too. But in my opinion, there's something else going on in this case that just it's just not. This is just not about a missing child, guys, and it hasn't been for a while. That's the problem. Okay. So that's what we're gonna get into today. Get it out from this side of things and move on to the next best, the important stuff. Should say important stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of red flags out here, folks. Please hit that like button when you're coming through the door. Please just pretend like you like me for a couple hours while we talk about this stuff, and then you can go back to hating me or whatever you want to do. It's all up to you guys. Doesn't matter. Just pretend for a little bit so we can get this up in that algorithm. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right, guys, let me get this here over here set. Sorry about that. I know I forgot something. Right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, it's coffee. Yes, it's coffee. I'm not very far from a cup of coffee. Ever. I don't care if it's 300 degrees outside. I still drink coffee. I love it. Love it. Love it. Please hit the like button again, guys, if you will. We got 180 peeps in here with 108. All right, we broke out into that algorithm. You guys rock and roll. Come on in. Speaking of which, let's see who we got in here today with us. Looks like Crimson Moon. Welcome back to you, Dandy Lioness. Hello, hello. Gentrex, welcome back. My brother Arctic Fox, True Crime. Great to see you, brother. Diana R, welcome back to you. Wald Harris, what's going on, buddy? Tomboy Charm, welcome back. Stenny K, what is going on? I hope you and Al are doing well. Good to see you, brother, if you're in here too. Noni McPoppins, great to see you today. Woke up in 84. Great to have you here. My doodlebugs in the house, guys. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to all of my blue crew for being here today. I appreciate you very much. Wildfire, welcome back to you. Apple Bottom Jeans, Boots with the Fur. What's going on with you? Good to see you today. Kay Lee, what's going on? Aaron B, what's up, brother? Good to see you today. B Williams, welcome back, ma'am. Rainy days, always a pleasure. Dawn DeGraff, welcome back to you. Great to see you today. What is doing? What it do? What it do? Albariqua, good to see you today. Kel's 420, hello, with them creepy eye things. Freaks me out. Paige, hello, hello. Welcome back, dear. Casual Art, good to see you. Running Bears in the house, guys. Good to see you today. Miss Angel, thank you for joining me. There she is. Salty Sleuth in the house. Thank you for joining me, Salty. Miss Kimber, how are you? How are you? Good to see you today. Allison Malsack, great to see you. Thank you for joining us. Straight Talker 76 in the house. Welcome back, Straight Talker. Great to see you today. Shelby Lynn, great to see you as well. Welcome back, Jax 215. I hope you're well as well. It's great to see you. Come on in the door. Hit the like button if you will. It's right there to the right as you come through the door. Just pop it real quick. Have a seat. Get comfortable, guys. April Wine, welcome back. Good to see you. Adaz, same to you. Great to have you here today. Indy, welcome to you. Noni McPoppin. Always Street. Oh, A1 Way Street. Love it. Welcome. Good to see you again. Miss Cassie, I think. Did I see Cassie? Hello, Miss Cassie. Hello, hello. Girl next door 931. Good to see you. Salty Mamas. Hello to you. Welcome. Christina Rain. Always a pleasure, dear. Good to see you today. Let me see. Good golly, Miss Molly's in the house. Hey, Miss Molly, Jen Trex. I think I already said hi, but hello again. Andy Rose. Andy Rose. Thank you for joining us today, Andy. I appreciate that very much. And that as well. Thank you for that too. Let's see here. Moni in the middle. Welcome back, Moni. Great to see you. Barbara McGill. Hello to you and welcome. Welcome back. Great to see you guys. Miss Kim, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Pandora Spox, welcome, welcome, welcome. Candy Kitten's in the house. Welcome back to you, Candy. There's Mind of Monsters in the house. Mom is hanging out. Holly Ramsey, good to see you today. Grit79, welcome back to you. April Wine, Whispers in the Shadows. Hello, hello. Miss Bonnie hit another anniversary, and I know it's way more than 8 months because you just had one. Congrats, Miss Bonnie, and so glad to have you in this community, part of this channel. We appreciate you so very much. Jen77, welcome back to you. Good to see you today. Odin Girl, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Excuse me. I think I got everybody. I probably didn't, but I think I did, or at least got close. Brandy B, the OG. Groot, what is going on? Steven's Adventures, SRB, Fletch. Love that name. Love that movie. Welcome again to the Blue Crew. I appreciate you all so very much for being here. Widow 33, what's going on with you? Eerie Sunset, welcome back to you. Great to have you here. WNC Granny, great to see you. And thank you for that $2 super sticker. Says hi, everyone. I appreciate that very much. Super chat, sorry. Drinking coffee. Coffee is the best thing to drink no matter what time of day it is. Kim North of 54th. I love that name. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Lady Creations, great to have you here. Like I said, today's going to be a little bit off key. Simply solo. I'm not going to be swearing all over the place like I did because I'm not as angry. But I am a little concerned. I am concerned, you guys, as to why we're being distracted. 3M Farm, good to see you. Carl Ferguson, welcome back. Hiromi No, good to see you. Mama Bear should be joining us today. I was supposed to let her know and I didn't get to, so that's my fault. Leslie and Billy, I'm sure I may be joined by Mina Monsters, Arctic Fox. If anybody would like to join me, they probably will. Hold on, everybody. One second. One second. Let me see right here. Welcome, Flies on the Coleslaw. Love that name as well. Butterfly 71, welcome back. Captain Jenks, my brother, good to see you today. Thank you for joining us. Come on in, everybody. We got 217 peeps in here and 129 likes. We're going to get him caught up. No worries, no worries, no worries. Like I said, guys, it needs to be brought justice for the victims. Welcome back. Great to see you today. Thank you for joining us. It needs to be brought to awareness that these things are happening. It's obvious that it is. Kathy Pease, let's talk about it. Welcome. Wishful Thinking, $1 Million Toast, welcome to you. Let me see here. Robert Bell, great to see you, bro. Come on in, everybody. Get comfortable, get a chair, get a seat, grab your coffee, tea, whatever it may be. Sit down, talk, have a conversation with me. I almost jumped into another conversation there. So, yeah. Yep. Some people may not like the things that I have to say, and I'm sorry ahead of time, but I'm not sorry because I have to speak my mind on these things, or like I said, I just blow up, guys. It's not cool. It's not good. And I have a feeling that it's one of the main reasons, or it's not even, maybe not one of the main reasons, but one of the reasons why Sebastian still has not been found, you guys. Derek, Secrets of the Past Para History. Welcome, sir. Celine Truchon from Quebec. Welcome to you. Come on in, everybody. Get comfortable. Get a seat, if you will. Please, please, please. Come on down. There's my doodle bug. I'm just checking to make sure there's nobody I missed. If I did, please don't take it personal. I didn't do it on purpose, guys, and I will catch up with you at some point. If you can't, Miss Allison. I'm gonna do the best I can, but I'm gonna point something out, a couple things out that make it seem what it is to me, at least. Music City Mom 2, welcome to you. Lala, hello, and welcome back. Is that what it is, Lala? Is that what's going on? Is that there are people getting close to the truth and there's distractions coming out this way? I mean, what else could it be? I don't understand why. Why are we being distracted left and right? There's a nationwide task force bringing in over 200 children back home. That's very true. That's very true. It's okay, Cassie. It's okay. You know what? We can't always be right about everything. You know what I mean? When we see certain things, we see them, and it's weird because all these things seem to be going back to the same person. It's weird, and it's sad. I don't know what's going on with that, Crimson. I didn't even see that. I haven't been watching a lot of stuff either because I was sick. Then my wife was sick. I missed some things, but I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Sunshine, good to see you today. Not as bad, but yeah, I did. It was different things. Kim North of 54. I love that name. Oh, sorry. I said hi to you. I said hi to you. I said hello, hello. I thought you were talking about something else. Sorry. I don't know where Mama Bear is. She'll pop in when she's ready. She might be busy right now. All right. And that's the thing, guys. We've seen so many people get involved. Now here's the thing with this. I'm so sorry to hear that, Stephen. I'm so sorry. You have my prayers and condolences, my friend. Completely. And my deepest condolences, sir. Do you guys see it in the chat link? What are you trying to post, Kels? Unless you're a moderator, you can't post anything in the chat. That's not going to work. What are we talking about, Mom? Hold on a second here. There you go. Go ahead and check Discord, Mom. Come on in, guys. Please get comfortable. Green Goddess 420, welcome back to you. Great to see you. By the way, I want to say welcome to all the meatballs. Thank you for jumping in the sauce with us today so we can spill a little bit of that sauce. Oh, yeah. You can put it in the somebody can drop it in the Discord for me and I will throw it up. We'll look at that too. Always. No, I need a haircut. I really do bad. So don't mind my appearance today, folks, please. It's been, I think, a week and a half. It needs trimmed up. But thank you, Music City Mom. I'll have to tend to argue with you, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. The missing Pullman 2-year-old that we were talking about. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Mama Bear was in.
Oh, I thought you was coming up here.
I am up here.
Oh, but she said her mom.
Ours.
You or Mom. She's Mama. That's sorry. She was going to come up here, she said, but she just explained it to me. It's no big deal. Big deal.
Oh, I see her now.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Granny Bats Master. How are you today, Mom? Can you
I'm
hear
all
me?
right. Just got
Oh,
off
okay.
work, took the dogs out. It's 1,000 degrees. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Got off work, took the dogs out. It's like 10,000 degrees outside. So
Yes, it is.
we came back into the AC. How was your day?
Um, well, my wife was feeling better. That's good. Um, that it was a like just an overnight thing. Thank God it wasn't nothing. She woke up this morning. I tried to get her to stay home. She's like, "Nope, I'm going to work. I feel fine." I'm like, "Okay." So she went in,
Was it the
and
stomach thing?
yeah, same thing I had. Basically, it's going around.
Dude, I think something's going around. That's what I was fixing to say because my stomach was just like on the verge all weekend.
I think Clue had something too, so it just must be something going around.
And I'm an introvert, so I don't like go in public unless I'm forced to. So
You know, I'm pretty much the same way anymore. All right. Well, real quick before we get into this other bullshit. Excuse the language. We do have some good news. Um, I can never say Saraya Ong. Ong. I always say the last name wrong. I guess has been found safe and sound. She's good, and her father has been arrested or taken into custody, from my understanding. She's been returned back to her mother,
that is amazing.
and she is that makes my heart melt right now because I was so tired of seeing bad things happen to these little ones, and she was just a glitter from God, piece of glitter from God, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm glad that she's home. Um, we'll look into it a little bit more after we go through this mess at the end, probably, or late tonight when I do my late show. We'll look at it either way to see what happened and what's going on. So there she is, guys. You can breathe a little bit over that. Welcome, Park Q. Good to see you. Yes. Amen. And, welcome home, Soraya. I'm glad that you're okay. God bless, little girl. I am so happy to see that. We don't get much good news, guys. When we do, you all are in it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm so glad to hear. You so very seldom, and I don't mean to sound dark, guys, but so very seldom we get to say found safe or take a missing poster and plast found safe across it. And when we do find one of the missing, it's so amazing. It's like this little girl, phenomenal story. And then over the weekend there was I think he was 17 years old, been missing for months, schizophrenia. Like parents thought he was gone. He popped up on a live in Miami, and now he's home
Right.
safe. So it's like just a couple of wins of getting these missing people home to where they belong is like it makes you remember why we do what we do.
I agreed. I do agree. I do agree. She's so precious too. And I hope this all gets worked out. I gotta say, I hope it all gets worked out so that both parents can, unless there was some kind of dark stuff going on, that parents can work this out, do the things that they need to do, and that both parents can be in this baby's life, healthily, not in a dark way. So you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's my hope. I believe that children should have both their parents in their life if their parents are good people. I gotta wonder, did he do this by his own volition, or was it something his parents pushed him to do, or what was the deal? We don't know, and we will find that out tonight, if we can, in the late show, if there's anything on it. But otherwise, it is good news. I'm happy to hear that, for sure. What did you? Somebody, I think it was Crimson, said something up here. I was glad to have you back in here. Something going around? Question exclamation. That's bullshit. That's what's going around. I'm lost, Crimson. I don't know what you mean.
She's saying there's
Oh,
bullshit going around.
oh yeah. Yes, I agree with you. I think we've all got a little case of the bullshit. Yes.
It is a
That,
contagious, horrible
it
thing
seems to
that's
be.
catching, I
Seems to
reckon.
be. It doesn't take much to get some either. It really doesn't. Uh, there's a lot of it going around.
A bullshit. 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 A bullshit.
There's a lot of
Is
it,
it
folks.
wrong that makes my heart smile?
That's the only thing you can do. Cheesecake Mafia is in the house. Welcome back to you. And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about, guys. I agree, Granny. I do agree. I think we've all been saying little prayers for all of these kids. So yes, that's very possible. Very possible, Salty. Very possible. So again, like I said, everybody, the title is everyone being distracted and why? What's the motive? Why? I feel personally that we've all been being distracted in this case for pretty close to the beginning of this case. I'm gonna say a couple weeks in, and things started going weird. Okay, and I don't think too many people are going to argue with me about that. We had people that were picking sides, and this parents, team Proudfoot, I'm team Seth, and I'm team this, I'm team that. There are no teams, guys. It's Team Sebastian. That's what it always was, and a lot of us in here feel that way and always have felt that way. We support and want to find Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so then this just makes my ass hurt talking about this. I'll be honest with you. Then all these other people start popping into this story out of nowhere, and then they start disappearing at the same time. Thank you, Mom. I was going to throw something up, but that's perfect. This is who we're here for. This is who we've been here for since February 26th, you guys. Sebastian Rogers, age 15, 5'5", 120 pounds. This child was wearing a long sleeve black printed shirt. It had either Star Wars or I can never remember the name of the damn game. Somebody help me here.
Minecraft?
The game Minecraft or something else on there that was said. There was 3 things that they called up. But anyway, a pair of black sweatpants with white stripes on the side. He was barefoot. He's an autistic child, but he's very high functioning, for lack of better terms. That's what this has been about for going on 6 months, you guys. That's what it's supposed to have been about for 6 months, you guys. But it hasn't been. We've been being distracted every other week. And I know you guys know this because we've all talked about it in different forms and fashions, okay? We have scams coming out where people are making fake phone calls on other cases. We have people coming out. God knows what else has been faked with this case. We have other people that are faking things that we're going to talk about. I mean, it's been nonstop, guys. Every other day, there's something different that somebody's arguing with, somebody's this, that. And every time I've talked about it, I'll say the same thing. So where's Sebastian? Why is nobody saying that? Where's Sebastian? Because they're not. I mean, I want one of you guys to tell me the last time you saw a stream live where somebody said, where is Sebastian Rogers?
Does our streams count?
Besides us, because we are the only ones that I've seen do it.
No,
Arctic has
got
said
nothing.
it. I've said
Arctic.
it. You said it. Clue has said it. Duchess has said it. Doodle has said it. Kimber has said it. Salty has said it. Okay, that's it. But everybody else that I've seen, they don't seem to care. What they seem to care about is who's doing what's being said by this person. That person's doing this. This person's wrong. Somebody's being shady over here. This one's sleeping with that one. That one stole this one's girlfriend. This one has too much money. That one doesn't have enough money. What? Why? Why does any of that matter when it comes to this child?
Well, you have a small corner here on YouTube, many of the people you just mentioned, and a few more that are here for the right reasons. And outside of that, the people that you see that are using his hashtag are not here for the right reasons. And all they want is clicks and views and money and count up how many super chats that they get from deflection and distraction and drama, in my opinion.
Agreed. And you know what's sad? Hello, Mama Bear. How are you?
Hello. Good. Sorry, I'm late.
Welcome. It's okay. You're all right.
Hiya, Mom.
You don't have a time clock like I don't. You know what I mean?
True.
And I'm watching everybody in here saying the same things, guys. There's bullshit afoot. There's this going on. What's going on here? Something dark's going on. What's weird? That's weird over there. Why is this like this? Why is this like that? Oh my God. You guys, I covered Summerwell's case. Mama Bear was there with us. Molly was there with us. Wisdom was there with us. Okay. Mind of Monsters covered Summer's case. Arctic Box covered Summerwell's case. Listen, there was drama that went on in her case, but it was nothing like this. In my opinion, this has been twisted and turned so screwed up. At least it stuck to Summer in that sense. Okay. It all led to Summer in some sense. There was other crazy things going on, but at this point, no. Nobody has talked about Sebastian in months. Little things here and there. Seth Rogers came on, did an interview. We're going to look at different things here too to point these things out. But Seth Rogers came out and did an interview the other day and said the name of the update or the name of the stream was Update on Sebastian Rogers. How are you going to give an update on this child when you don't have one? You can't. TBI doesn't have one, so you don't have one. It wasn't an update on him. He talked about some things, and yes, he showed some and I'm super appreciative of that, some very amazing pictures of this child. God bless him. Thank God for that, because that was about him, which is what the whole thing should be about. Then we're talking about his surgery, and we're talking about this, and we're talking about that, so on and so forth. I don't want to hear about that. And again, understand something. I want this known, clean and clear right up front. I feel horrible for him and for Chris and Katie Proudfoot that their child is not with them right now. I really do, and I always have. But at the same time, I have never taken either one of those three people off the table as being a suspect in this case. Please understand that. I'm not picking sides, folks. I never have. But that being said, everything that we're talking about today at some point leads back to one side of the tracks, folks. Only one side. All of this crazy stuff that has happened, have you guys seen that anything like this come out of the Proudfoot side of things?
No.
No.
No, because they followed what law enforcement asked them to do. They've stayed quiet. They have come on done interviews. Chris is blown up at people, said some things he probably regrets at some point in time, or maybe he doesn't because he's defending himself and his wife, which I don't blame him. I would have done the same thing. But yes, that's what's happened. But all this other weird shit, okay? And I'm going to say some things about some people that may offend others, and I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just trying to point out the things that shouldn't be being done, okay? There's creators out here that have been getting emails from... Hold on a minute. My dogs are... Would you quit? You horny little weirdos.
Humpty dance.
Jesus. It's not wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't on camera, you know. It is what it is. So
I got excited. You were all riled up.
I guess I don't know. Are you guys good now? You feel better? You good? Huh? You gonna answer me? You see how they're both looking at me, right? The other one's peeking under the chair. You can't see him. You good?
They're innocent babies.
Anyways, so what the heck was I gonna say? I'll get there. Hold on. Oh, so like multiple creators out here are getting emails from the same person, and there's the same but different in different ways. In some senses, they're trying to throw different creators at other creators. There's a bunch of stupid shit being said in them that makes no sense. And a lot of it is lying about different things. And this is somebody that is involved directly, according to this person, with this case. That's dangerous, you guys. That's dangerous. I'm sorry, but that's dangerous. Considering what you're doing or what you're claiming that you're doing. I don't like that. Hold on a minute, folks. I gotta turn this stupid thing down. I always forget this. Why doesn't anybody ever tell me? Before you do it, turn it down. You know, I can't remember anything. What's my name again?
Hey, Derp, turn your notification sounds down.
I can't push buttons. I mess mine up. I don't get notifications anymore. I broke it.
I get it. Thank you, Doodle. Anybody that's interested in any True Crime Cafe merch, please check out that link. You'll get something in there that you might like, or maybe not. Who knows? Whoa, that was quick. Hold on a minute. No merch, but maybe. Oh, there's a clue. Hello, Miss Clue. How are you?
Why'd you mute me?
I didn't mute you.
I kept hearing bloop, bloop, bloop.
I clicked on you once and it locked up. It wouldn't let me pull you up. Sorry. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes,
Can you guys hear her too?
I can.
Yep.
How are you, Clue?
Hi, Clue.
Mom. Hi, Mama. That's weird. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mama.
What's up, Cletus?
What's happening, Dago?
How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm on vacation. I'm doing awesome.
You sound like in a way better mood than you have in like 6 months. So good.
Seriously.
You need it.
Although every time he goes on vacation, our friend here, his truck breaks down. So I'm waiting for the message. Every single year when he goes on vacation, his truck breaks down.
What? That's weird.
So what, does he have to help fix it, or do you guys turn
Oh,
into
yeah.
a taxi service?
We've had to run and meet in place.
Yeah,
Although one time we went and the whole back of his truck was filled with this clean out because he does junk stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it was like he decorated our entire living room.
Cool.
So
Very cool.
We've swapped water pumps, belts. God Almighty, you name it. We have.
Sure enough. Been there, done that.
So what are you talking about today?
Hold up.
Steph?
Don't be so Eeyore-ish. Excuse me?
I like Eeyore.
I don't know. I just came up here because I saw the sideshow in the background. And I thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh, the dog doing the Humpty dance? Yeah.
Yeah. The hump.
So today I'm talking about the title is everyone being distracted and why? What's the motive behind it? And yes, we all know that we're all being distracted. We all have been being distracted. I'm sure you'll be able to add something to this as well, Clue. Because you were involved in that whole thing. Well, the last thing I started talking about was all the damn emails that every one of us got from one specific person, and that they were all kind of the same and they were a little bit different things, trying to get one creator to talk about another creator and going at this and doing that and blah, blah, blah. I mean, just a bunch of stupid shit. So at that point, since you're up here, would you like to add to that or add something else along that lines?
I think there's something going on the YouTube streets. I feel like there may be some underhanded, shady stuff going down where people are trying to get certain creators to go after each other. And like say, like I've had people come in saying so-and-so's talking crap about you. And it's like, no, they're not. Like they're literally on their show doing their thing, or they're not even online, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that concerns me the most is a little bit ago, that's hilarious. Jules, that fake, real, whatever dog handler she is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Came in to started emailing with Truth. Now, you know, we had her up on the panel that day that we were exposing her production company.
Yep, we were there.
Right. So she starts emailing Truth, and she's talking about how she's concerned that someone is going to plant evidence on either our property or the Proud Feet's property.
Well, that's cute.
Right. So I had been quiet about it because she kept promising to send Truth this PDF that she had allegedly put together and sent to the TBI, whatever. She never sent it to him. And the other day, she was on a panel, and I go up there and I ask her, I'm like, so let's just cut the crap. I want to know about you guys talking about planting evidence on our property or the Proudfoot's property. Like, what is the deal with that? Like, that, it concerns me. You know what I mean? And Truth was up there, and he was basically, everybody was pushing her, send the PDF, send the PDF, send the proof. Well, she finally did send me some text messages between her and Terry Lynn. right? And Terry Lynn tells Julia, she has my full name and address, right? It didn't allude to planting evidence in the text messages that I got, but I can tell you there was probably more than a few that were deleted. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and that's just crazy. Like, you people are, like, you're messing with someone's life. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to me. Like, I will never stand for any type of stuff like that. Like, and then I asked Terry Lynn yesterday if she would come down to the sheriff's department with me. Of course she wouldn't, because she don't trust them. And it's like, forget wanting to go because of somebody doing that to me. But this lady is out here. I heard her say it. Everybody did on that live, that she was concerned about you planting evidence. Why would you not want to go to the authorities and report that? Well, you wouldn't want to go if you knew you were in on it, is all I'm saying. So, whatever. I don't know.
Exactly.
Like Wisdom said, their property has been searched, so why would they? So they would know it was planted
It's
because it's already
stupid.
been searched.
Yeah. And this woman's an actress, you guys. An actress. Think about that for a minute.
Mhm.
An actress. What she does is puts on shows and acts a certain type of way and shows people this side of her. Is it real or is it not real? What are we getting from her? What are we getting? The real side? Are we getting an act? Are we getting what? I can't believe, I gave her the benefit of the doubt in the beginning, like I think we all did. We were trying to, make sure she was credible, this, that, everything else. Certain things were. But now there's other things that come to find out. A lot of these documents were all made up. Some of them, this other bullshit. It's all a bunch of, like it says here, actress, producer, stunt woman, canine dog handler, military veteran. She ruined her own credibility. And that, like she says here, she came in as many of the players in the case have done, acting very unprofessional, so on and so forth. How do you trust somebody like that when we've seen all these other people that have come in here and everybody else is gone except one and her?
Well,
that's interesting too.
I can tell everybody this. If they were on that live that Jay for Justice did yesterday, the TBI was watching all of it.
Good. I hope they have been watching it all. They need to be. Maybe they'll get some clues then, okay? Maybe they'll get something, because I think there's something else going on in the backstage of this. I'm just saying.
Oh, there. I 150,000% believe there is, and it ain't none of it good.
No, and it's scary because there's a child in the middle of all of this, okay? A child, by the way. A 15-year-old child that has no idea why or what would be any reasoning behind any of this, but he's in the middle of it all. It's bullshit, folks. I'm sorry. It is absolute bullshit. And I don't trust anybody. In this case that's involved, I don't trust anyone at this point. Nobody.
Well, I can tell you that we send everything to TBI like we're supposed to do, because I'm not one of these people that'll sit here and say, well, I don't trust the law enforcement. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
Sure, you're right.
I forwarded all my emails to TBI myself.
Yep.
Only takes a matter of a couple seconds, folks. Everything I got, they went straight on that way. That's where they belong. Let them look at them. Let them figure it out. If there is something, I hope to God they'll figure it out. I want to know where this child is. As does all of the world at this point.
What do you think about Seth's show?
First of all, like I said in the beginning, I don't think you were in here yet. First, there's no way that Seth can, he titled it an update on Sebastian Rogers, right?
No update.
You can't, it's not an update because you don't have one, because TBI doesn't have one. Okay. We know that all ahead before you even do this. So, okay, call it what you want. The only thing I was grateful for was that he actually showed pictures of Sebastian. Beautiful, beautiful child. He showed his pictures. He did talk about him here and there, but most of it, once again, was all the same old stuff. There was money grabs. I can almost document each one of them. I need this. I need that. I'm out of this. I'm out of supplies. How are you out of supplies? I want to know that real quick. Can anybody tell me how he's out of supplies? Because the TBI provides suppliers. They're definitely going to give them to him. Okay. 1 sec. Sorry. So there's that. They're talking about being out of bracelets. They gave Betty all these flyers and bracelets and this and that. She said she got over 300 flyers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many bracelets she got. So if she got 50 bracelets and 300 flyers, she's probably got 295 flyers left and 49 bracelets. She didn't do nothing, folks. She went and plastered posters around his neighborhood. Guess what, guys? I'm going to tell you a secret. Everybody in that neighborhood, they know Sebastian's missing.
Right. Like, what was the point of that other than to poke Chris and Katie? There was no point in what you did here, lady. None.
Stalking. That's what she did.
Yep.
Clue did a video showing that. She stalked everybody. She tried to blame it on Chris's parents for stalking her. That was dumb.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the dumbest things. You knew where he was. You found him, and then you followed around there. And when he gets in behind you, or when you get behind him, he's following you. Come on now. Ain't nobody out here that dumb. Everybody knows what you were doing here. And you already made statements before you came here as to what you were going to do here, okay? One more distraction. You were not here doing anything positive to find his child. Sorry. Nothing. And Tony has come out. What has he done? He's done nothing but cause chaos. Nothing positive. It's one more distraction. Why? Why are these distractions happening?
Why are they only on one side of the fence?
That's what, yeah. Everything points back to one person, guys. And I told you when I first started this, I have had no ill will towards that man. I feel horrible for both sets of parents because of the fact that they don't have their child. But and I still don't personally think, and I think you said this too, that he did anything to his child, but every damn thing he does makes it look like he's involved in something.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
So if you're not involved in this, bro, what are you doing? Because you ain't doing nothing positive.
Dang it, I still got to clip that where freaking Granny's watching says Najin Cavey.
That was funny. That was funny. You could tell you guys were fed up at that point.
Oh, I was beyond fed up because we had literally just done this with Julia on Friday, and then yesterday, here we are doing it with Terry Lynn, and you both acted the same way. It was deflection, diversion, all kind of excuses. Oh, I've dropped to get on my laptop, but when I come back, I'm still on my phone. Like, you're lying. You guys are all lying.
That's another distraction. Thank you for bringing that up, Clue. Another person, another distraction. Terry Lynn.
Yes.
I haven't said one word about her, but I watch everything that's involved with this case, okay? Something ain't right with that situation, folks. There's something that's not going on, and she will not. She was supposed to explain this, Clue, because it was on your show here just a little bit ago too, but she was supposed to do something and refused to do it because, in my opinion, based on what we saw the other day, she has involvement in it as well. That's my opinion.
I asked her to go to the sheriff department with me.
That was it. Yes, thank you.
It's because forget me, okay? Forget protecting me and forget anybody saying they're going to put something on my property. Lady, this woman is accusing you publicly of wanting to plant evidence. Why would you not want to go to the officials with that information unless she ain't lying?
100%.
Bingo.
100%. Thank you.
And that's the whole reason. Let me tell y'all, yesterday I was vomiting. I mean, I was sick as a fucking dog, dude.
So was my wife.
I literally, it was like every 10 minutes I was in there just giving it all I got. And I forced myself to stay up there to push her and push her and push her. Because we knew something is up with this. Something is up with the two of them, that Julia and that Terry Lynn. And watch when it all comes out. I'm telling y'all, something ain't right.
Well, I can show you guys the text messages. There was text messages between them, right or wrong.
Yep. I love it.
What's that all about?
I don't know, but here's the bigger question, right? I already know that everything y'all are doing, you're doing because Seth wants you to. Why is he putting my name and my address in y'all's possession?
There you go. There you go. And like Andy just said, oh, please, we all know the reason it took so long. for Terry Lynn to show those text messages because she was going back and deleting some of them. I mean, that makes perfect sense. It really does. It's bullshit. Where's Sebastian Rogers? That's what I'm about to start asking these people and during lives. Where's this child at? Do you know where he's at? Because you're sure as hell acting like you are. Why are you making everybody look over here when we're trying to look over here? What's the deal with that?
I don't know.
Exactly, Salty. The connection is not hard to see. And it all goes back to the same damn person, guys. I'm sorry. And I know there's people out here, and I'm not telling you that I'm taking sides on this, but I have no choice at this point but to say it's coming from over there. It's right in front of our faces, guys. Where's Sebastian then?
Chris and them don't never start no stuff. You know what I mean?
The only thing Chris and Katie have ever done, and it's only been Chris because we don't hear nothing from Katie, is defend his wife and himself when people are attacking them. That's all they do. Thank you, Kim, very much. We all need spreadsheets of all the names. It's sad. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you what else I did, too. I purposely emailed that Terry Lynn, right? To, I wasn't going to push her on the thing, whatever. We'll work together talking. If you want to meet me up there, you'll meet me up there, right? So Absolutely. She responds with her phone number, which oddly enough was the same phone number that is on every one of them text messages. So she can't wiggle out of it now, bro. That is you all day on everything. That is, I didn't put it up on the screen because I'm not about doxing people. But yes, sir, that is the number that one Julia Valenti gave me for one Terry Lynn. Y'all are playing games. For real. In the background, y'all are playing games for Seth, and he's going to wind y'all up in jail.
Absolutely. And he'll be the one walking free saying, I don't know what happened. They were doing. He don't care. He don't care about y'all. Okay. It's unbelievably ridiculous at this point. I'm trying to find this now. Where to go? And again, there's a 15-year-old child in the middle of this and nobody knows where he's at. No, something's up. I'm just saying something's up. And I did hear that I caught something that was said in that video. I caught it on your video, actually, where he said that his sister came up here and he gave her a bunch of stuff. I think it was.
Yeah, it's in there. He says she came up here and I gave her some.
She came up here from Texas then. Why was she here, I wonder?
I don't know. End of the month, like always. End of the month. End of the month, every month.
Yeah,
Same thing with Easter. I don't want people searching on Easter. Spend time with your families. I got to have surgery the end of the month. I'm telling y'all.
You're going to have your sister's going to drive all the way up here from Texas to pick up a stack of flyers? Nope. Not when you can send them to her. Sorry. That don't make no sense to me. None of it. None of it. And it points to other things, guys, that makes you think about things. That's what we do. We break things down that we talk about in here. When we see things, we think about it. Then we start to think hard about it. Like, what does that mean? Why are you doing that? What's going on with this? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Julie was in Michelle Walks a month ago telling she loves her. I think she's working behind the scenes. Oh, I think they're all working together at this point. That's how they make it look. Just saying. That's my opinion. And you can call me crazy all you want. That's how they're making it look, guys. And if it's not true, they're doing a real good job of making us think something else then. That's all I'm saying. Why can't I find this thing? What is the date today? It's the 8th. That's why I can't find it. Okay, hold on.
What are you looking for? Your email?
No, I got that.
Well, and what's even more messed up is me and Truth and Granny and Jay and everybody was on that panel yesterday. Terry Lynn and Julia. Like, this is why I tell you something is up between the two of them, because they won't never get on the same panel and talk amongst each other. Because we were trying to get Terry Lynn to come up on Queen. She wouldn't do it. She instead went live talking about, well, they can come over here.
Right.
So, yesterday when we were up there, Julia has sent some person named CJ up there, a girl CJ.
Right.
But Julia is emailing me and Truth in the background.
Really?
Yes. We showed the emails. We both pulled them up. She emailed me first and then him. She's like, I'm not coming up on panel. My lawyer has advised me against it. Da 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 da. But I can show you screenshots. CJ is legit. Da 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 da. And it's like, if you can sit here and email, you could have come up on panel.
Did you see that comment thrown up on stage? Julia is not on the Purple Heart Registry.
I believe that. I think she's fake as I don't know what. I don't know who she is.
That's called stolen valor. That's a federal offense.
Somebody needs to lock her up.
Exactly.
I really mean that.
If
That's
you're-
why
if
I
you're-
wanted Terry to come with me to the sheriff. If you haven't done nothing wrong and this lady is putting this on your name, why would you not go to the authorities? You have to be involved because you do not want to go.
Nope. I'm telling you guys see, there's too many things. Too many. I almost wonder. Somebody just said that Julia might be her stage name. I wonder if that is her stage name. If there's a whole other name.
Where's T-Rev?
Yeah, right.
Poof.
And then let me tell you what else Terry let slip out the other day or on that panel. That Michaela went into Seth's phone and got the CPS reports and sent them out to certain creators.
Yep. How about that? Isn't that interesting? What the hell is this? Hold on. Oh, go ahead. Keep going. Sorry. I'm trying to pull up these emails now.
But I personally think that's a lie. I think Seth probably sent them reports out because he kept saying he was going to. And I think now them saying that may be a way to pin that on Michaela, even though I don't know her. But it could just be a way for him to cover his own tail over doing something wrong. I'm telling you, something is up, and it is
Big
disturbing.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. Is like, what the hell is really actually going on? I got a message. Like, see, none of this makes no sense to me. She was sending me all these weird ass cryptic emails too. Okay, talking about Mr. Ballin and these teens have a terrifying secret. Things like this, and it's like, what are you doing? And then I'm trying to. Can you please get messages to Truth and Clue that I'm trying to send them emails? They knew you were sending them emails, and you knew you were sending them emails. They saw them. You know that. What are you doing here?
Huffy Gal, that Fleming name is tied to the quote unquote godparents who are tied to Seth, not Katie, but Seth, the godparents. The TB Fleming, that is Tanya.
Yeah.
The godmom.
That's the one that was working with Seth to help him with all this stuff. Then the production company. Oh, I know. There's a whole lot more than that. Okay. We can watch a movie she made right now if you want to. It's not very good, but we can watch it. Okay. She's an actress. Why is there an actress coming in as a dog handler, not doing anything? First of all, we don't need dogs. They've already done that. What are you doing? Okay. It's bullshit. Sorry. It's your in my opinion. It was your in to say that you needed to get into this for some reason. Why? Were you brought in as an actress? A bad actress? Is that what this was? Just saying. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Military mama, you too. You don't see her in bronze. Well, was she, at this point, I'm even questioning if she was military. Everything has been shown to be a lot. Well, not everything. I mean, I'll say that. I'll give her that much. But they can't be very happy with what she's doing right now, if that's the case.
Oh, that's a good point, Carl. Pascal is an actor too.
Yeah, he was.
We talked about that before.
Well, Pascal shut up and got out of this. He didn't say another word for once all the stuff started going crazy. So you know what I mean? I still can't find that stuff. I know it's in here. But anyway, you guys have all seen this stuff anyway, okay? Who wrote the script? I mean, that's another question we could ask, because it sure as hell seems to be looking that way. And these people can't legally do something like that, you guys. You understand that? I do not. Clue, can you look in back chat and see if you know that? Oh, sorry. Okay. It usually occurred. That's the thing. Salty's right. And we were talking about this before, you guys. I don't understand this. This usually occurs in criminal cases. This is a missing child case. Why is it happening in a case like this? Is this all being invented?
Here's the question I got about the whole thing.
Is this right? The godparents, the husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the question I've got about this whole thing, and you mentioned Summer Wells, right? And I don't know anything about that case really, other than the fact that poor girl's missing. But
yeah,
in terms of the, for lack of a better word, bullshit that's going on versus that case, what little bit I do seem to, my perception is in that case, pretty much all of the creators that were covering it were all pretty much on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in this situation, they're not.
Yeah, I came in at the end of that thing the other day, and my system wasn't working right with her other stuff, so I couldn't jump in there like you guys. But I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's kind of my thing, right? Is I still, I'm not going to sit here and say Seth has done anything
right
other than add to this in terms of the drama. But I do think that, in my opinion, that's where how a lot of this bullshit gets created. Is you've got a scorned ex that's seizing the opportunity to create drama for his ex. And if that leads to more bullshit, then it leads to more bullshit. And I think that's what we're seeing unraveling, is the bullshit starting to come shining through.
Yes. Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. When is it going to end? Is there going to be like a dramatic end to this, you guys, where it's all going to come to a head? I mean, at this point, that's what it looks like. Okay, you guys are good back there. Okay. I'm just saying, who emailed? Julia Valenti did. I think every creator that you saw on that panel, like I said, I came at the end. I didn't know anything about it because I was doing other stuff until it was too late. I came in at the end. We all got emails. I don't know how many people do you think in total got emails from her, Clue?
Huh. There ain't no telling, because, well, I know Jay for Justice, me, Truth. I don't know if Granny's watching got any.
She said she did.
J, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Brittany J. But I think that might be it.
So me, you, Truth.
Oh, and you, yeah.
Granny's watching.
Maybe Granny's watching.
Maybe Brittany. Maybe Granny's watching, and maybe
Jay
Brittany.
for Justice? Yes,
Jay
I know,
for
because she was talking about it.
And probably at some point T-Rev.
Oh, undoubtedly, I'm sure.
And maybe Dolly. He just didn't get involved in it. I'm just going to say, because these are all the main players that have been talking about this, okay? And maybe Pascal. He's just didn't respond to anything. Nonsense. Yeah. Did Nonsense get some too?
I don't know. Oh, well, probably, because I think Nonsense believes Julia is truly like a dog handler.
Well, and she could be, but she's doing it like she may have been, okay? But she's going in another direction than she should be with it. I'll just put it that way, in my opinion, okay? She may have been, but she's not doing that with this case. I'm just saying, not the way it looks to me. But a lot of her documentation was faked in some things. So how do we know that? Okay. Who was emailed first? I have no idea. I know Truth started getting emails, and then I was getting them. Clue was getting them. I don't know when those people got theirs. And I don't understand. I was getting different weird things. They were getting different things. Some of us got the same stuff. It just, what are you doing? That's what I don't understand what the whole point behind this was. What are you doing?
Nonsense. Yeah, Angel's right. Nonsense was on the list of names and addresses. Oh, excuse me. That Julia had sent to Terry.
Okay.
And
So
that's the other side of it. You're a dog handler. Why are you sending anyone's information to a YouTube creator, a name and address? And then same question for you, Terry Lynn. Why are you sitting there telling some random stranger, aka maybe fake dog handler, that you have my full name and address?
So did Julia use her military access to get these names and addresses possibly?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I mean, how the hell would Terry Lynn get all this shit anyway?
Well, the message string showed that it was, at least on Terry Lynn's phone, that it was in fact Julia sending that stuff to Terry Lynn, not the other way around. The only message I saw that mentioned Terry Lynn having somebody's name and address was me.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good point. Salty says her damn credentials don't matter. It's her actions that matter. Regardless of what credentials she has, she's using them the wrong way, folks. That's the whole point. What are you doing? And why are you doing this? What is your gain from this? Because this ain't going to help you find this child. You're going at the people that are trying to do something. Clue is putting up billboards. We've all been talking about Sebastian. You know, all of these people are doing this. Why? What is the deal behind this? I don't understand it. No, Critical. She's been in the chat. She's never been on my panel, but we've all been on a panel before over at, was it Truce or yours, Clue?
It was mine.
It was Clue's panel. We were all in there with her one other time. And she came in and said she was sorry for the way she looked at this and the things she said and this and that. And she was here for the real thing, so on and so forth. And then this all comes down like this. So why? And then there's more to that, folks. It's not just her. You have T-Rev doing his shit too, okay? Not just on this case, but on other things. Multiple cases he's been doing his things, and he was in there doing in that mix too with that other girl and so on and so forth. And there's somebody else that I keep forgetting to throw out there too, and I can't think of who it was. Good God, there's so much going through my head right now. I can't think of it right now.
Who? What are you talking about? A creator or?
I think so. Yeah. There was another name I had at the tip of my tongue a few minutes ago. I almost said it, and I
Pascal?
No. He backed out of this quick. I don't know why, or maybe I do. Maybe because he saw what was coming.
I'm gonna say it's right after the motorcycle vigil thing. He backed out real quick.
He was gone.
Yep.
I mean, Josh was over there from the lab doing this and that, and I don't know if everybody knows what's going on, but it seems like there's a couple key players that are doing certain things that are branching out to other people to try to do something. That's why I said it's a distraction. What are you trying to distract from?
Oh, that's a good question. If CJ got an email.
Okay.
CJ.
Yeah, he could have, because he was over there doing stuff too.
Here's the part that pisses me off so bad, because Terry Lynn wants to sit there and say, I don't mess with Seth. I don't have a side. I'm on Sebastian's side. I don't talk to Seth. But on the 20th, you're sitting here telling Julia that CJ, the guy, is going to get a C&D. Do you know our C&Ds were wrote on the 29th of May, 9 days after she sent Julia that message?
You're muted.
Sorry. So she knew all about that coming days before that happened.
100%.
And if you're not talking to him, then how do you know this?
Exactly.
Bullshit. Sorry. That's what makes it look like they're all involved in something. What is this thing? What are they doing?
Playing games.
It's 100% with a 15-year-old's life.
Yep.
In a bunch of other people's lives at that point, because it's caused the snowball to roll downhill and pull in all these other people and cause damage possibly to these other people as well. People have been doxxed. People have been threatened. Really?
Yeah.
Juju says KKB had a video a week ago and Julia is modded. She's a full supporter. Who is KKB? Who's KKB? Too many letters.
KKB.
I don't think it's a ring.
I don't.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem, Jaded. They're not smart enough. They're doing stupid shit, and it's why everybody's noticing it. KKB. Who the hell is KKB?
I'm not convinced. I'm actually not
Candy
100% in on with Jaded saying. I'm not against that.
I mean, no, I agree with cotton candy boobs. Yes, okay.
What?
That's who had Julia's modded in Cotton Candy Boobs' channel.
That's a channel, Cotton Candy Boobs.
Yeah, she was in here once before.
Yeah, Cotton Candy Boobs has been around for a while. She used to be with Cher. And then she started her own channel.
Oh, I remember Cher.
Wait a minute, that channel.
Voices Behind the Wall.
Yeah. Yeah, they had some kind of falling out. I don't know. I don't get in all the middle of the drama. They had a falling out, and then she started her own channel, and
yeah,
I think she reviews other channels, and does panel lives.
Well, hold on. What Salty said? You missed the point to the criminal case and missing case when it comes to these players. Now try to figure out if Julia was out for Julia or the part she was hired for.
Yeah. She said that at you. I caught that. Right. That's what it looks like. She was hired to do what?
Oh, wait till Dago remind me to call you offline about something.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to tell you what that person just had up there, Jaded or something.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you that just might be a thing.
Oh, okay. The ring thing. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, at this point, what else do we have to look at, you guys? We're everything they're throwing out, we have to form something out of it that makes some kind of logical sense. Well, guess what? When there's a multitude of us that are all on the same page looking at something and going, well, it kind of looks like this to me. We can't all be wrong, guys. We can't. Okay. We're not all stupid people here. We've all got quite a bit of decent sense to be doing what we're doing and to see things for what they are. Cotton Candy is friends with Julia, right? Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm just saying. You know, I like I said, I gave her the benefit of the doubt in the beginning because she showed this, showed that, did this, did that. Okay, fine. But finding out that she's an actress, okay? What's up, Mark and Betty? Made me go, this whole boo-hoo thing where she's crying, she's this, she's that. I'm not heartless, folks. I get it. But if she's an actress, she's an actress. Remember that, okay? Actors and actresses know how to put on a good show. Thank you, SRB. The point is I'm trying the motive. What is the motive?
I don't know.
Did I get an email that I didn't? Okay, hold on. Let me check my email real quick. Sorry. Did you send me an email, Harmony? Ms. Harmony? Because I don't see it. If you did, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to follow the chat, but there's quite a few people in here.
Leslie at Billy, that's who we're talking about. The same cotton candy boobs from Summer's case.
Well, why? Did she get involved in that stuff with Summer's case too? Because I know what Cher did, but...
There's a whole list of them that cover Sebastian's case that are from the Summer Wells community.
Yeah.
And she's friends with Julia.
That's what chat's saying. I don't know. I don't go over there. I go in very few channels unless I'm
Well,
lurking in the bushes. And I don't
right.
lurk in bushes.
See,
Oh,
part of
and then get this. Somebody hacks my account today.
what do you mean?
Your YouTube?
I swear to God, I showed it on the screen. It said, verify who you are across. So, fiance mods.
Mm-hmm.
A message popped up that said, verify who you are, suspicious activity. And I swear to God, I had to go in and change my password. And it said, someone else used your account.
Which account? This here?
Yes.
Oh, that's
You
cute.
go into your Google, like your Google account, and go to it's shit. I
Yeah.
think it's security settings, and it'll show you the device, the city and state where it was logged in at.
Yeah.
And that's what was weird because it said it came up with this red alert, and it said, someone has used your account. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And we've never, I've been doing this now since Idaho. I have never had nothing like that come up on my computer before, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
know,
get
but
it.
if I was in front of this Klutz person in your chat, I would take them out. I really mean that.
Who?
I love you.
Who are you talking about?
Can you
I
not
got it.
see them?
Kloops, be nice or you will go away.
Remember,
I can't see who you're talking about. I'm looking.
Well, that's the crazy part is I have two-factor authentication on.
Yeah, I think most of us have that set up that way.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I would definitely go into Google. I'd go into Google
Beyonce's back there
and
doing it
go to
right
your.
now.
Yep, I'd go in. You can because it'll show you the city, the state. I think it shows you the time too. I haven't had to do it in a long time,
Well, the only
but I
ones I
believe it shows
saw
you everything.
were the laptop which he was on and the TV. But I'm gonna tell you something that's funny. It didn't have my computer on there, and I was on my account.
Do you have
Mm,
your Wi-Fi locked?
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, it is something going on in this case.
I
I'm
agree.
almost about to be like Pascal, and whatever happens, happens. But y'all ain't coming to me for no updates because I'm telling you, something is off.
Mhm. Yeah, I get it. I do. I do. I get it. Mods, do me a favor. Anybody that stop. If you're doing anything, make sure you screenshot it so we can see what it is and who it was. Okay.
But why is someone trying to hack my YouTube? Like, that's crazy. Like, what
Try
are
to use
people
your
really
name
doing?
to try to use your account to say something or do something with it. Probably.
The same
Like,
thing
y'all,
happened in Summer's account or in Summer's case. So there was a creator that her
Thank you,
her
mods.
YouTube, her Google, everything got hacked, right? And then they even had the gall to go in and upload a video on the hacked channel.
Okay. Harmony, there's a link in the chat. You have to show your face backstage before you say anything, before you come up here, just one time so I can see you're going to actually be a person and not show something you shouldn't show. Okay. Just show me backstage one time, then you can pop up and say what you got to say. As long as it's logical and if you're not going to be ignorant, that's all. And I have
I
to
mean,
say that because people do
Secret
it.
Service can look into me. I don't do nothing. Me and fiance don't do a damn thing. Sit here all day long in the same places until I go live. Then I move into the bedroom. I'm telling y'all, we don't do a damn or the pool, but we don't
Yeah.
do the damn thing. Nothing.
I've had the feds in my computer. They let you know when they're in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was freaking out and screaming at my laptop.
Okay. I see you, hon. You can turn it off now. I'll bring you up. There you go. Okay. Welcome, Harmony. Can you hear me?
Hold on a second. Let me take you off YouTube.
Okay. Good point,
Okay.
Bobby. Okay.
Sorry, I've had a very rough day. I look tired as hell, and I am. Okay. I wasn't about to come out with this yet,
Okay.
but I'm going to.
Who and what is this in regards to, dear?
Julia.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to share some stuff with you so you know I have my receipts.
Okay.
Okay. And I have a problem with my laptop right now. I've spilt water on my keyboard. So, you know where you can scroll? Like you put on my ThinkPad, I can push a button. I can't, that's the part the water went in. So let me get to it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So I've been basically, Julie was introduced to us, and I thought, she was very informative about the dogs and everything like that. And so I basically thought that that's what she was all about, right? Okay. Hold on. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to the part of, I'm in somebody else's messages. I was gonna say, okay. So my heart, went to her. My daughter is a dog handler, and I don't know very much about it, but if I ever need to know anything, I can just ask her questions, right?
Okay.
And I really didn't suspect too much, except for I noticed that a lot of things that she was putting out were of old pictures of her, if it's military stuff, and talking about it out of books. I mean, she's well informed about it, right?
Right.
And then I don't know when she started to do documents. So I have 3 children in the military, right? So my middle girl, she's a medic nurse and she's a dog handler. So if I have any questions, I can ask her. But she's and then I have a middle son who is in the military, and if I need to ask about documents, he's really good for that information. Okay, I just wanted to give you kind of a background.
Okay, and what is it that you do, ma'am? I'm sorry, I don't know you very well, so I'm
just retired. I'm just retired, and I'm a crime sleuther. I follow cases. It's just
okay.
I have. That's it. Mina Monsters knows me from my Twitter.
Okay.
I put out missing flyers on missing people, stuff like that. So I'm not anyone like important, you know what I mean? I just have a heart where it comes to these missing children. I did with Summer Wells.
Gotcha.
And then it went crazy, like kind of this story, left field.
Okay.
Okay, here. I just sorry it took so long. I've been messaging her back and forth for a month or so, since May.
Okay.
So okay, so I have my camera on still. Do I have my camera on? No, I don't.
No.
So I went to YouTube. Okay, so when she was mentioning that she was going to go down there and search, let me see the date on my Twitter. It was my first Twitter to her, like in Messenger, you can message people, and it was May 20th. Okay. And I don't know where she was talking about, because I don't follow all you people. The reason why I know you is through Mina Monsters, and I trust Mina Monsters friends, right?
Okay.
So I've just sort of been introduced to Clue a little bit from all of this because she's been on the panels. I've known Jade for Justice as a podcaster for a long time. And these new people like Nonsense and various other people are very new to me, like very new.
I understand.
And Brittany, I don't watch unless because most of the people that I mentioned, they will cover what is on her show. So like the recent letter to the mother is what I heard on somebody's show. I can't remember whose.
Okay.
Okay.
So you had said in the chat that you knew something about Julia that you wanted to tell us.
All right. So I'm going to share. I just have to figure out how to. So preset.
Oh yeah, you can just click present. It'll give it to me, and then I'll put it up so that it can be seen. So what is it?
Okay. All right. So back in can you see it?
Yeah, I just put it up here.
Can you see my screenshot? Because
Yeah, I just put
okay.
it up on the
Okay,
chair.
because I don't know how to use two screens. So when she was talking about going down there with her dogs, she had made mention somewhere that she was just going to go down for a few weeks. Okay.
Uh-huh.
If you notice, that was around May 20th. Can you see my screen where it says?
Yeah.
Okay. So I watched Duty Ron.
Okay.
And when after she mentioned that, I got really excited because Duty Ron had Echo Search Midwest Dave Rader, and if you can notice my screen, the girl who works with them on. And at that date, okay, remember May, this is the exact same time. As soon as this finished, I emailed her, and what I emailed her was, hi, Twyla and Dave Rader from EchoSearch Midwest will be out searching for Sebastian Rogers. They are on Duty Ron talking about it. I heard that they do not have any handlers. It would be great for you to join their team, perhaps out to reach them. And if you go to this video, I mean, I could find the timestamp somewhere.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay. So anyways, they were looking for handlers. And if you know EchoSearch, this is a very, very...
They're pretty organized, right?
Yeah, they're pretty organized. Okay. So I'm actually have to, okay, let me finish my thought here. So what she said was, I would love to get in touch with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after all of this happened, I might be blocked after this or whatever. She might not trust me. I thought, I'm going to try and find out if she ever contacted them. So I wrote her, I think this is yesterday. Maybe.
Okay.
I said, I'm not sure who you would, I said, I'm not sure who you would contact if you can email maybe Duty Ron. I think he knows you. I thought maybe he might. He may help you or get a message out to them. Great live tonight. I guess she did something on her dogs, right? I was so excited to hear about them going back out there. And when Twyla, that's the girl's name in that video, who is a searcher, said they will be doing mostly drones, they don't have handlers, which I was surprised about, right? I thought of you.
Okay.
See how I have to use my finger? Sorry.
All right. All right.
Okay, sorry. Like I said, I got water on my computer here. Also,
no,
okay, thank you. Also, as you get to know me, anyways, I just did some personal stuff. So sending her nice, happy things.
Okay.
She had a thing for her. I mean, I like this girl, and she had a what do they call it? Gift wish list for her doggies. And so I wanted to send her something. So I just let her know that, the link wasn't working. And she said, we'll try it again. And I tried it again. And I don't know. Anyways, so I wrote her today. Yesterday. You can see yesterday, 3:50.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can read that. So I says, hi, Julia. I hope all is well. Did you hook up with Twyla and Dave Rader from EchoSearch Midwest? I have not seen an update by her yet to speak on the search out there. And you can see I don't get a reply. But what is weird, let me get out of this so you don't have to see my list here.
So this conversation happened yesterday.
Yeah, I just showed you. So how do I stop screen share? Okay, there.
Not like that. That's fine.
Okay, so this is my thought. Okay, if I was a dog handler and I was this is just my opinion and my thoughts. Okay. And I wanted to go out there, and I remember she was talking about hooking up with Nina and maybe Terry Lynn. And I usually keep my thoughts to myself. But in my head, I'm thinking, that's crazy, right? Like, you know what I mean? But that's why I thought, hey, EquiSearch would be perfect, because they haven't done an update yet, but they were going to do a certain square area. They already combed it once, and then they were going to go back, and it would be all, properly done through this team, which to me, she fits in that category. If she's got this military background and she's got the right dogs, and plus they needed them, why not, right? And so I'm thinking in my head, if I was in her boots, I would rather go on that than just some random YouTubers not knocking them. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Plus it would, maybe get her more recognition if that's what she wants to become, more of a dog handler, blah, blah. So I was pretty excited, and I thought, and she said she was going to contact them, and that's why I emailed her, because I don't hear anything like that. And I'm thinking, why wouldn't she take that offer up, is my point. And it's been driving me crazy now that I hear all of this stuff. And so I'm sharing it because just another little tidbit about her not following up with a really good source, and it would be all properly done. And then, I've been listening to her, how she went out there. She says that she went out there with people. She didn't go out there with people. I see we don't see any actual footage, even though she could take it off the cam from her dog or something. And one of the weird things is, and even me, if I was going to go out searching, I'd wear my proper gear, proper boots, just logically thinking. And she's walking out there and she says, well, I'm not in my normal shoes. And she shows us a pipe and thinks it's really bizarre. And I'm thinking, why would you think that's bizarre? I've seen pianos in the middle of trails. Like, how that's bizarre. You know what I mean? How did the people get piano in the middle of a trail, right?
Right. So, have you been, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Have you been on other channels recently with any of this stuff?
No, you're the first people, because I trust Monster.
Okay.
Right? I trust her. She's very good. She's not going to judge me for anything like that, or at least I don't find she does. And I've come into your room a couple of times here and there, but I have not been on anything live. I've been actually traveling and going through a lot of stuff. But I do, a lot of times I don't catch the lives, but over recent time, I've been able to catch a lot of this, and I've been very curious as to seeing. So some of the documents I wanted to cover on the documents, because like I said, my daughter is a dog handler.
You said you're retired. Were you a PI, or are you a PI?
Well, we don't really want to say if I am or if I'm not right now, do we?
Well, I'm only asking, and I try to keep things as factual on here.
No, I know, I understand that, but I
was a couple of people said that you were on.
If I was a PI, then it would be blowing my cover. And if I'm not a PI, that's actually good that people would think I'm not. Let's just say it that way.
Well, listen, I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just asking because I was told that you were on another panel. And claimed to be a PI.
No, I didn't claim anything. I basically, went up there on the panel to talk about me being angry, how a private eye would never expose themselves to YouTubers. Like if you were a PI, think about it. You don't come up and say, hey, I'm a PI, I'm working on this case. That's why it's called private investigator. And
okay, I understand the
that
whole
would
PI
hold
thing.
on, let me finish. So you have to kind of know my method of madness, okay? And so I am retired, but I'm aware of things. Let's just say it that way. And so if somebody wants to try and dox me or try and do something to me, I might fight for it and say, hey, I'm going to defend myself to the death. That person that did something to me, the host was contacted and was told that person misinformed the public.
Okay.
Okay.
Mom,
They said,
Mom, check Discord, please. Go ahead real quick. I'm sorry.
they said that I was fake, and they showed my credentials, which I didn't care about, but they said you can make these documents. It's just like what we're going through with Julia.
You can.
These documents and all that. And what happened is the person who tried to do that to me, he punked everybody in the audience to believing this, because if he clicked the link, it was not where you can make the document on a private investigator. It wasn't. It was actually what these private investigator cards look like. So I gave an opportunity to the curator, because I know she likes to put out facts and everything like that, to do so, to say, oh, if that's not true, let's look at the link. I had very bad reception. I couldn't hear everybody, it's not unusual for people to get attacked on here. We've seen it. Everybody has the right to opinion. We get confused. And so what ended up happening was I gave her an opportunity. I've got all the emails. I gave her an opportunity to come clean because I like her. And I thought, she needs to come straight. She didn't know the person who did this on her panel that time. Now she does, right? Mm-hmm. She goes, I don't even know who the person is and everything like that. Now people are questioning him. Everybody gets questioned, and when you come up on a panel, everybody.
Here's the thing, and I mean this with the utmost respect, okay? The person that I believe you're talking about is somebody that I'm actually pretty close with, and I trust him.
Yes, I know, and I understand that.
And I'm going to have to say that I take his word, because I don't know you. And I don't understand, like with multiple people, and I'm not trying to be rude, because I really don't do that typically, but everybody in my chat right now is saying that this is BS. Why would they say all that?
Because I can show you right now. I can show you literally what he did and how he came across about it. And what he did was he didn't click on the picture. He just automatically chopped off my head saying it was copied, blah, blah, blah. And so I thought I couldn't get back up.
Okay. All right. Well, let me say this real quick. And this is again with the utmost respect. I don't believe that, because I know him and he wouldn't do something like that. So I'm going to have to ask you, being as nice as I can, to have a nice day. Okay. Honestly.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
What in the actual hell is going on right now?
I think Dago booted himself. He's going overload.
Oh.
He's back.
Anyway, sorry guys. And no, Truth wouldn't do something like that. Truth is has been a professional in multiple fields. If he's trying to make a point, that's what she was talking about. If she's trying to, and I dropped the link for him. I thought he would come up here, but it's all good. Did somebody else drop off here? No. Let me try it again.
Just her.
I dropped her, you guys. My apologies if anybody thinks I was being rude. I just can't listen to it anymore. But especially, I'm looking at the chat and it's like, no, he doesn't do shit like that. Just stop. Just stop. I'm so excuse me, guys, but I'm so fucking tired of these people coming all over the place, putting all this crazy shit out. Yes, I booted myself. I was so frustrated. Sorry.
No,
I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to be polite, guys. I just can't. Is he in here?
This is psychotic, dude.
It's beyond psychotic. That's what this is supposed to be about today. Why? Why can't we go looking for was not unfair and biased, ma'am? It was not. I'm not going to sit here and believe somebody that I have respect for is doing something in that sense. Hold on. I'm clicking things all over the place. There we go. Hello, sir.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing?
Jesus.
Hello.
Y'all have to excuse me. I'm under the weather again today. I've been in the hospital all day today, so excuse me if I sound a little odd.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Here's the thing. That is the lady that I called out. And you know, it's interesting to me, right? These players that keep showing their text messages, right, are just showing who the ones are that are causing all the issues. See, everybody wants to come after me today because Brittany J says, "Oh, he told her to uncover her face."
No.
He told her to show her face. If you go back and listen, and Clue played it today, you don't hear my voice in that at all. Actually, you do hear Sal's voice, but you don't hear mine. So apparently I'm some bad person because y'all don't see my face. Well, deal with that because that's just the way it is, right? At the end of the day, what this other side is doing, and I want y'all to see this, they are sending people after each and every one of the people who are talking sense. You know what I mean? You got creators. It's crazy. So y'all, I hope y'all see this, right? You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, that's what this is about.
This is like a level of when that girl put that shit on the screen about there being a ring, I wouldn't put that shit past none of these people. On God, I wouldn't. This is
at this point. How could you? How could you at this point? Honestly,
this is a level of psychosis and stuff going on behind the background that I ain't never seen before. This is insanity, dude.
I should have never said this is going to be a circus. I should have never.
No, yeah, I was going to say that. You
should have, if I could go back. Lord have mercy.
You can't blame yourself, bro, because you just saw it coming for what it was. That's all.
Mystery, I know that you emailed me. I'm well aware of you emailing me, and I'm well aware of who Miss Harmony is and how long she's been in the community and who she's been tied in with.
And
I have 3,000 followers on Twitter, so
right.
A lot of people follow me. A lot of people email me. A lot of people send me information, and I will give anybody the benefit of the doubt. So what you guys saw on the screen was apparently a message that was sent to me, but I've been on panel for an hour and 30 minutes now. I haven't even touched my Twitter. So I'm well aware of who a lot of people are in this community.
Right.
And so I was keeping the mom in the background as I was getting ready to drop that person, guys. So it's all known, very well known. And I'm sorry, whoever you are, but I'm not going to let you sit up here and tell lies about somebody that I have respect for. It's just not going to happen. Okay. There's enough of that going on. I'm sick of hearing it.
And
I know.
I'm going to say this right here. I don't think a damn soul should ever judge anybody like Truth for not wanting to show their face. Because look at the bullshit that has come when you get rid of your anonymity. I'm sorry, not sorry, but you people out here on these streets are crazy. Y'all are psychos, and I really mean that. Not all y'all.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
Not everybody in here. She's talking about the people doing it. Right. So again, that's bullshit. And this is what I'm talking about. This stuff has to stop. It has to stop. He's right. She's right. It's just enough. And if we're not sitting here talking about it and making people aware of it and calling it out for what it is, it's going to continue going on and on and on and on and on. And guess what's not happening? That child's not being found because nobody's looking for him.
Well, and
I want one person in here to tell me that they think somebody's looking for Sebastian Rogers right now.
Well, I mean, and here's what it is, right? At the end of the day, right now, anybody that's been following this case, and when I say following it, I mean following the horse shit that's on social media. Who in the hell would have time to because it is such a tangled web of nonsense and bullshit.
Right.
And the only thing I would say about it is the same thing I said yesterday when that lady came up on Jay's panel, claiming to know Julia and this and that. Why are you entertaining anything this lady is sending you when you have no idea who she is? Because that, everybody having their opinions, everybody having their theories is one thing, but third party unverified just lunatics coming into a damn case to stir up drama and create 15 minutes of fame for themselves is how this shit goes to what it is.
And
I mean,
if the rest
it
of us
just
are
is what
telling
it
you
is.
guys that we're sending what we're getting to TBI, that should tell everybody something.
Oh, yeah.
100%. If we're all sending what we're getting to TBI, that says something, doesn't it?
Hell, fiance emailed him yesterday. Twice.
I have them sitting in here to forward shit to on a daily basis if I get it. That's all I do with it. I don't respond to it. I don't nothing. I just forward it. There's nothing to do with it because it's bullshit. Sorry. Let them decipher what the hell it is, okay? And they'll see who's playing games and who's not.
Well, but at the end of the day, I don't think I even made my point. My point ultimately was,
I'm sorry.
Well, no, it was my fault because I was sitting here trying to eat and talk at the same damn time, and I can barely walk and chew bubble gum. But people that bring people up on panels, right? People that allow people to inject themselves into a situation, they're the ones that have got to stop with the bullshit. They've got to stop, right? Like this lady you just kicked off here. She may be 100% legitimate. She may be everything she didn't claim to be, but alluded to. But at the end of the day, whatever the hell you've got that is so serious, so just important, that YouTube ain't the place to bring it. Well, I mean, the shit this Julia has done has been outed at this point. If you've got something on her that adds to that, send that shit to law enforcement. Send that to somebody, right? Don't come out here and dance around who you are.
Absolutely.
And creators have got to start doing exactly what you just did. Shut
Agreed.
the third party unverified bullshit down.
Agree. And I listen, Mama Bear, I'm so racked out right now. I just accidentally hit Andy. Can you bring her back out, please? I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, if y'all don't mind me cutting in real quick, guys.
No, please do.
With all due respect, because I care about everybody who's on this panel right now. Okay. Here's my suggestion. Here's where I stand. Okay. And this is just where I stand. The only way that these people keep winning is if we keep participating in their game. That's it. You know what I mean? If we keep participating in this game that they're playing, and the way that we stop participating is stop responding to their shit, right? We can respond to the case, we can respond to the things going on in the case, but just like I'm not going to address any more of the bullshit that was said about me today. For what? Why do I need to address it? I know what I am, I know who I am, I know why I'm here, right? And so, you know, at the end of the day, the viewer is the one that has to take the second and a step back and say, you know, y'all have the ability to control the narrative of how creators act. And the way you do that is to not put up with the bullshit. I don't care who it is, right? But at the end of the day, this shit's gotten too far. You got people going personal on people just going. It's insane, guys. It's insane.
I got to say this after today, and True said this the other day. Clue just stated it in some sense. I'm done. I'm not, and I don't mean done. I want this child found. If something real comes from TBI or Sumner County or something like that, I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna go over it. Besides that, no. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of it. I'm done. People can be mad at me. You can stop coming in here if that's what it takes. I'm sorry about that, but I'm done. It's too much. It's gone way beyond a level of bullshit, guys. This is ridiculous. And I don't want no part of
people. There's a group of people who don't want his case covered.
Absolutely. Everything that's been done, cease and desist, this, that. I mean, come on. Who is going to attack somebody for putting up billboards to find their missing child? Are you serious?
Someone who's not missing their child, maybe. I don't know.
Or somebody doesn't want their child found. Thank you. I'm done.
Child's not
I'm out of it. I'm out of it. Yeah, that's another one too. It's just enough. It's enough.
No, it's crazy. I'm telling you, there's a criminal element. Whether it involves Sebastian or not, there is absolutely a criminal element in this case. 100%.
Yes. And we don't need no part of it, guys. Let them do their thing. Let them go at each other. Let them do it. I won't be part of it. He ain't gonna be part of it. She won't be part of it. I'm done. And then when it all comes out in the wash at the end, then we'll see what the facts are at that point. Okay. Other than that, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to speak for you guys. I'm just saying I'm basing it on what you guys said. I'm out. I'm out. It's not worth it to me anymore. It's not worth the stress of it. It's not worth anything. Why are we being distracted? We all want to know. Okay. And maybe one day we'll get it. Maybe we won't. But I want everybody to realize that we are. That's the problem.
Well, it's like, hey guys, we just discovered that there was somebody with all of y'all's personal information and trying to shut everybody down and possibly plant evidence. Oh, wait, Truth Not Feelings doesn't show his face. Attack. Like,
it doesn't matter.
Hold on, because it goes past creators. They got information on the people watching, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. That's bad, folks. That is bad.
You got one side of this case who has personal info on not just the creators, but the audience. I'm talking about names, addresses. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, Music City Mom was on that list that we saw in her phone. What in the actual hell, Terry Lynn, is wrong with you?
Why are you going after subscribers? That makes no sense. These people are bringing you paying your bills. Come on now. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I'm out.
And then sit there and say, I asked her point blank, so did you send any of this to the TBI? No. Is that right? Okay. Okay, I see you, ho. I see you.
Every one of us is sending this shit to TBI, but her? Why? Why aren't you sending it? Is it because you're involved in it? I'm just saying. Is your name going to come up with it? Are they going to come looking at you? Just a question, just asking. And
for a friend.
Yeah, right. Salty just said, I told y'all that Tony was trying to create a creator war, which she said a long time ago when he first appeared. YouTube versus TikTok and YouTube creators versus each other. And that's facts. She's right. We've seen it multiple times. You're not gonna get in here and mess with this group of people, folks. We're not stupid. Every one of us has seen it for what it is. And if we haven't, we've told the other one. Okay. It's not gonna happen. Move on to the next group of people. Do it to yourselves. I don't know what it is. And guys, if you're subscribers to these people, these channels, this and that, please be careful. Music City just said, I do not for 1 second think that Terry Lynn isn't involved in getting my info. There is something wrong with this right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And look, I'm assuming Nashville, would be what I would put from that Music City. Nashville is Music City, is it not? If you're in Tennessee, you got to sit there and you got to think. That's really weird that y'all want everybody's info from Tennessee. What's the one key sentence that Seth used last night? People in Tennessee got, what was it? How did he put it? Diarrhea of the mouth or something?
She just said, yeah, I'm in Goodlettsville.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
I mean, there it is. Oh, man. See, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy to me. That's why I'm saying, guys, I'm done. I'm out of it. You're not gonna, unless something real comes out, this child comes home, they arrest somebody, they put charges out, anything. I'm done with it. It's just, I'm done.
I'm not even opening my emails from anybody but people I know anymore.
That's where I'm at with it. If I see it, I'm just deleting it or sending it on if I need to. Period. I don't trust anything anymore because I was even warned about that. The people are sending out viral emails and don't open this because it's going to be that. It's going to be, what the hell?
Well, to sit here, you literally, lady Terry Lynn, you literally sat there on a panel and said yourself you did not give any of this to TBI. Don't you ever, and I mean ever, sit there and say you're on Sebastian's team. Bitch, no, you're not. No, you are not.
No, that's not Sebastian's team. Sorry.
Something I wanted to point out that was interesting to me. Why didn't Bullhorn Betty have her own flyers when she got here? Why did she have to take them from Seth?
Isn't that what she does, you guys? She's had them every other time.
Look,
Because
Oh,
it
yeah.
costs money to print
Virtue
flyers.
virtue
Right.
signaling, right? Virtue signaling. It's what it is, right? How much more better would it look for her as a creator to be able to say, I got these flyers from Seth versus I printed these off, or I've got a handful of flyers. Because then she gets to mention I met with Seth, which is going to get more attention, more clicks, more views, more following for her. Oh, she knows Seth. She's working with Seth. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't hand out any flyers on her way to Tennessee?
That's my question I asked earlier. What did you do? You had to come all the way up through Tennessee, didn't you?
She didn't
And
hand no
Kentucky?
flyers out in Tennessee. What are y'all talking about? All she used them flyers for was an excuse to, one, be all up in Chris and Katie's neighborhood, and two, follow the Bower Sox. That's it.
Stalking, like I said, yes. Oh my
She
God, how'd that?
She literally stapled a flyer to a telephone pole that's 50 feet from a yard sign.
Trees.
I mean, you can't write this shit. Like,
She proved exactly what she was doing here. It was distraction and it was stalking. That's my opinion. People don't have to agree with me, but that's how I feel. I think Mama Bear, I'm sorry again because you're so quick with this. I think Bama
Yeah.
Girl got blocked somehow or something.
Okay, I'm on it.
Thank you. Sorry.
Dang, they go blocking folk left and right, ain't he?
I think people are, because it's moving fast. I think they're bumping things because it's so easy to do that. So they're accidents. I know that much. It wasn't me.
No, that's a damn good question right there. Erica Hartman. BHB ain't had no issues with nobody poking around in her shit. Neither has Terry Lynn. Matter of fact, she alleges her daughter was followed. But I mean, come on now.
And
convenient.
somebody threatened to blow up her house, which I find really
didn't
funny.
she accuse you of flashing her
considering a
tires?
house blew up here.
Well, and I just say I find that very funny. I'll leave it at that.
Didn't she accuse you of slashing her tires?
Yeah, like
Now she did clear the record yesterday. She said it was a screwdriver. But I'm trying to tell you right now, I ain't got the energy for that. I'm not following nobody, and I damn sure ain't doing all the work it takes to slash a tire. That is too much work.
Is it Bama Girl 75? Sorry.
Yeah, her. You're okay.
Okay.
Again, my apologies to Bama Girl. I don't know who or how, but there's been a lot. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But then, that's a good point, Music City. Then she told everyone where her daughter worked in or what her daughter worked in. Like, if you don't want these things happening, why are you doing that? I call bullshit again. That's because I think she got blocked a while back due to it was an accident. So there it is, folks. I mean, this is what's going on, and why nobody knows. There's some reason, obviously, and I think all of us have seen it for what it is, and we're done. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Would this make a great book? Just saying.
Or a movie.
And I fully believe that. I fully believe that Julia person is trying to write a book. I don't care what Terry Lynn says. You were very specific to say on that panel, don't put me in your book. I don't want to be in your book.
Well, here's the thing that I'm still trying to get somebody to answer. And if I have to go back and dig for it, maybe that's what I need to do. I want to know where Julia originated with this story.
Because I'm telling y'all, it was Seth. I swear to God, he was on a panel talking about he's got somebody that has dogs. Yeah. And he was trying to get Chris to let them dogs come to his place. Remember in the early on.
I think it was
Pascal, wasn't it?
It was a Pascal interview. It was a Pascal interview, right?
They all start to run together after a while.
Yeah, especially
so at that point. Okay, yeah, I see where this LARPing ass fool has come from.
It's from Seth. It's always him.
But yeah.
Remember, think about it. It was whenever he wanted, he wasn't happy with the local law enforcement or TBI, so he had somehow got information on somebody that was a dog handler that he was going to bring in on his own, and
Right.
I believe it was the same situation of where he, whoever it was, because I don't know if it's the exact same one or not, but the person he wanted them to search Chris and Katie's house with the dog.
Yep.
Right, but ultimately, what I'm getting at is there's been claims made, a few different ones that has yet to been resolved on who contacted who,
right,
and how they came in contact with each other. But there's one common denominator around that time frame that has been real quiet for about a week that I'm still thinking is where her ass came from.
You saw on T-Rev?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, shit.
Little wee man himself.
Julia was contacted by UCN, United Cajun Navy. After the UCN was run off, she went straight to Seth, he believes. He, she, whoever Dan is in chat. Well, that's about the same time frame.
I don't believe that.
Story came out like that, but there's things that have been said by people that I kind of feel like are in the know of it that make me think that's not the case. I don't think UCN contacted her.
I don't either.
I don't know. I don't remember where it came from. I know a lot comes from Facebook groups and a lot come from T-Rev, and some of it starts on Twitter, but not a lot of it. Just Twitter ID.
Julia, wait a minute. Andy said, Julia said on Queen Bees that she's been talking with T-Rev for over a year.
There you go. And I don't doubt that at all. I do not doubt that for 1 second. Like I'm telling you, I feel like that little boy down the road is where all this bullshit has really got turned up. Like I'm not putting everything on him because I know why he even got involved. But I'm thinking about the time frame of things, and I'd be real curious to go back and look and see when the bullshit meter went through the roof, and if it wasn't around the same time him and Seth started talking.
That's crazy. So she's been around for a while now.
Well, I know for a fact she was on YouTube since before Sebastian went missing.
She was 100%.
Juju just said that she was watching T-Rev when we were doing the Cavalcante manhunt thing. That's crazy.
Yep. Erica just said that too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's funny because today someone sent me a message.
I was about to say
me in a chat that Julia was in, and this was from February 22nd. So now they're trying to say that I knew Julia before all of this went down. On God, I have no idea who that hoe is, but I'm glad to know that she's been around since Cavalcante.
Like maybe she reached out to somebody and said, hey, this is what I do. And, you know, this is how she got involved in all this at this point and got hired on. And that's how I'm going to put it, because that's exactly how I see it.
Well, isn't it interesting that all this happened after a certain creator got shown to do something really, really horrible? And then all of a sudden, all this other shit to take the heat off of that individual seems like, to me, in my opinion. Maybe not.
I agree.
No, I mean, I agree with you. That makes perfect sense.
Nope, not today. Said on Queen Bees this morning they were talking about her being on JB Gunner a couple of years ago.
Huh. Really?
And then he pops out of the woodwork.
Well, then again, let's back up, because that same person we were talking about just a couple minutes ago pulled that same scenario, that horrible thing that Truth just mentioned, in the Brian Koberger case too. And I have the proof of that, by the way, having fake call-ins for that case. And he's done it for other things. He did it.
It goes further back than that. Think about Kylie Rodney.
The Kylie Rodney case that we were following. So this has been ongoing. If these people are all linked together, how about that? How about that? Interesting, folks. Very interesting. Yeah, Salty said she said it on panel. That's fact.
Y'all crazy out here, for real. I'm about to start me a beauty channel. I know makeup, and I'm about to start doing it. I mean what I say, too.
The Dave call. Yeah, this is why I'm done. I'm out of this. I will cover true crime. I will cover missing. I'm not delving into this bullshit no more like this. I'm sorry, but I won't. It ain't worth it to me. And you guys that are in here watching these specific channels obviously don't want it either. Okay? Let them have their thing. Let them all do what they do, get themselves in trouble, whatever. And pray to God that this child is found soon. That's all I can say. Wait a minute. Age was T-Rez mod. Now she's mod on Cotton Candy. Oh, yeah. Are you saying she was T-Rev's mod? Julia was a T-Rev mod? No way. Angel said I can link it back 3 years with T-Rev.
Shut up. Angel, send me that information in my email.
For real?
Because I'm about to send that straight to the TDI.
For real.
Something need to be. This fool is a neighbor. Nope, something need to be done about that. I'm sorry.
Wow.
No. Lord have mercy.
You still here, Truth?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Y'all playing games.
This is crazy. What do you think, man? I mean, I heard what you said, but
I mean, you know, it's just it's saddening, right? I didn't come on here for what do y'all call it, trauma. That's not why I came on here. But at the end of the day, it still goes back to why is all of this happening, right? That's what it is. If you think that this is all natural and this is just part of the investigation, it's crazy, right? Well, at the end of the day, I can only do one thing, and that is concentrate at what's important, and that's why I do my channel. If people don't like it, don't watch. People don't like they can't see my face, don't watch. You know what I mean? There's a lot bigger issues on this platform and in these cases than the creators themselves. And I think that the problem is when it becomes about the creator instead of the case. That's the issue.
I agree.
And here's the other thing. When I yelled on that panel yesterday, here's what I don't understand. That creator put in the comments that angry men on YouTube are triggering, and I have a screenshot of it, right? Instead of saying it to me on the panel, they went on to the comments and wrote it to their followers, which is fine. Do what you do, right? But at the end of the day, I had kept getting interrupted for 3 hours, 2.5 or 3 hours. Every time I tried to say something, I was getting interrupted.
Yep.
When I was talking and speaking very clearly and factual, Terry Lynn kept talking over me. I said at least 3, 4, 5 times, let me finish. Every time I'm getting a little bit louder, right? And finally, I'm like, damn it, let me finish. Now, that makes me an angry man because I've sat here and waited for you to produce a text message for 67 minutes. Right. It makes me an angry man that every question that is asked of you, you derail, you do a circle, and then you show the dirtiness you're doing on your phone. That makes me an angry man. Or does it make me someone who's just normal like everybody else, who's tired of the bullshit? And people get so sensitive over voices. Guys, my voice is deep. So if I put any emphasis into my voice, it's only going to sound deeper and meaner. And I realized this morning, again, because I listened to the live and I was like, oh, I can see where that comes off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you listen to what I'm saying, it has no anger in it.
When you're trying to put it, was, I heard it and it didn't sound angry. It was irritation because I heard you trying to speak and you were cut off multiple times. So
hold on. This is bullshit. I'm not going to get to a point where people, even if they're a man and they swing a hammer, they can't get angry. You had every right to be angry in that moment because we were showing her patience. We were putting up with her BS. And at some point, when enough is enough, everyone has the right to be angry.
Right. Okay, Mom. Agreed. I agree. I do agree. Molly just made a statement too. And I got to agree with it. If you think back, there seems to be paid actors in a lot of these cases over the past few years, in my opinion. And I'll be damned if she's not right, guys. It's ridiculous at this point. Is this a whole thing now?
When
it's bullshit.
When did they start, and where was the first one?
Well, if Julia and T-Rev can be linked 3 years ago, that would be my guess.
Well, we had issues in Kylie Rodney's case. We had issues in Idaho. We had issues in oh shit. Let me think here. Somebody help me because we've had so many of these. At least those two I know. Sebastian's case.
Oh Lord.
I mean the big ones. All the big ones.
I'm starting to think Enon Harsh may not be a real person.
I mean, he is, but he's probably not who he is. Excuse me. Sorry. Summer Wells. Yeah. Summer Wells. Sorry, guys. This root beer is gassy. My apologies.
Did T-Rev cover Summer Wells?
Quentin Simon.
Summer Wells. Yeah. Oh,
Dylan
T-Rev was in all
Rounds.
that. He was in Summer Wells for sure. I don't
He
know
wasn't
about
in Dylan Rounds, though.
Was he?
No, I don't think so.
Well, let's go back to even Gabby Petito, possibly. Who knows? Who knows? Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
my
bet he
question
was
is, what-
Gabby Petito.
What, with all due respect, guys, what does
Yeah.
any of this have to do other than her being
It
around?
doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't really.
It just, what we're doing, we're falling right into their trap,
Yeah,
guys.
I agree. I was going to say that's exactly what they want. They want us to go, oh no, look what we found.
I don't think anything is an accident. I don't think these people are giving up information willingly or accidentally. I think they're doing it willingly so that we run with it. I just feel like everything right now is manipulated and manufactured. Even I think there are some creators who are acting like they see the big picture, but really they're working for other people. That's what I believe.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that they've been being called paid actors, bad actors, whatever you want to call them. That's what it is. That's what it is. So again, this is why I'm stepping out of it. I won't play into these cases like this anymore. I won't do this like this anymore. I'm sorry it took me so long to figure it out. You know, I'm not a stupid person, but who the hell would figure something like this out when you're looking for, you know, the criminal aspect of it not being the people involved in it? That's the problem. You know, I have a bigger problem because I try to trust people. Well, I guess we can't do that so much anymore. So that's me. You know, I got to deal with that. So this is not true crime anymore. It's sad. It's not. And the crama thing, there's not even crime in it. It's all drama. It's all drama. And I just won't take part in it anymore. And if I lose people because of that, guys, I'm sorry. If something really does happen in his case, I'm going to follow it. Just like I said with the Idaho case, I will follow that and I will report it. Besides that, no, I'm out. So it's insane. It's insane. And I'm sorry that you were attacked, Truth. I didn't see any of that.
I don't care.
No,
I don't care.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit that if we call something out, just like I was attacked, Clue was attacked, you know, they're going to turn us into these types of people. You know, we're homophobes, we're racist, we're this, we're that. Give me a fucking break.
But bullshit can sit over there and call people white ghetto trash.
Yeah, give me a break. We stand here and fight against that kind of stuff, but that's how we are? No, get out of here with that. It is. It's turned into nothing but exploitation. That's what the genre has become.
Girl next door, I appreciate you saying that. I have been told that a lot of people had my back, and I do appreciate that. I don't necessarily, I mean this respectfully, I don't necessarily ask for you guys to do that, but I did get quite a few messages pertaining to that. And for that, I appreciate and salute y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I said it, dude, because I didn't know about it. I missed all that.
Yeah. So, apparently it was this morning, which is fine because like at the end of the day, that time that was spent talking about me could have very well been spent talking about something that mattered.
Right. The whole reason why we're supposed to be out here. Exactly.
I'm not even saying talking about Sebastian, because at this point here's what I'd like to say, and then I'm probably going to jump down, but it's all really right. Like this, and with all due respect to everybody on the panel, you know, this hasn't been for a long time about Sebastian, and it's not about Sebastian now. So me personally, I'll do my live later on today where I say exactly what I need to say and show exactly what I want to show, and then I'm done with it. And you know, I think that people need to start thinking about whether that's a choice. And unfortunately, it does take away from Sebastian. But at this point, I truly feel like Sebastian isn't missing. I truly feel like someone within his family or friend category has him. And I hope to God that law enforcement finds that to be true, because then we know he's safe. But other than that, I'm not going to participate in this shit.
Yep. I have to agree with you too. That's where I'm at with this at this point, and that's why I'm done with it. I'm not going to sit here and talk about a child that's missing that I don't think is missing. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm not going to play into this game anymore. I just won't. So this is it. This is it. You're being distracted. Please see that. For those of you that aren't in here or that will see this later, please see that we're all being distracted for whatever reason. Realize it and do the right thing. That's all. you know, and I appreciate and respect your take on this, Truth, 100%. I agree with you wholeheartedly on the same. I feel the same exact way. So, it's ridiculous.
It is.
It's beyond ridiculous. So, good luck with it is all I can say. Whatever you guys think, not you guys in here, but them, whatever you think you're going to get out of this, more power to you, because you're not going to drag the rest of us into it anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
Blue?
Huh?
You got anything?
Nope. Not a darn thing.
It's beyond ridiculous, you guys. And I'm sorry. You know, like I said, I'll continue covering anything that does come out from law enforcement only. Okay. That is in regards to this, but no. All we're doing, and he's right, all we're doing is giving them what they want, you guys. It's not worth it anymore. So
it went from them being the, you know, the talk of everybody to keep his name out there to now everybody out here being the talk to keep his name out there. It just, if you step back, you'll see the pattern in which this is happening, which tells me that it is created by someone who understands very simply the art of war.
Yep. Good point. Very good point. Very good point. Thank you, sir. And like I said, guys, if anybody in here does not want to follow me, I understand. I have no hard feelings. That's your choice. That's fine. So I'm just saying it is what it is. Mom, you got anything, or Mama Bear, you want to add to any of this?
She gone.
No, I don't think so.
I'm just going to say my normal ending piece. You know, remember, it's about the victim. See something, say something, do no harm. Don't be a victim of true crime. And if you're going to cover true crime cases or missing cases, keep it about the cases. Be careful whose chat you go into. Be careful whose panels you go on. And just remember that if it was your loved one, would you want that conversation wrapped around your loved one?
Right. And
No.
that's a big right there. Watch who you're I guess watch who you're watching, maybe, for lack of better terms. I don't know. I'm not telling you guys who to watch or who not to watch. Just be careful, folks, because we've all been played at some point or another with some of this. We know that. I'm not ashamed to admit that I have. Okay, but I see it for what it is. And I'm over it. I am over it.
It's not fair. It's not fair to people that do this for the right reasons, and that, you know, that do try to keep the names out there. And then you have this whole shitstorm that breaks loose, and you've got people, you know, like Clue, you know, like her or not, I love her to death. I love her personality. A lot of people just coming after her. For what reason? For what reason? Are you trying to bring traffic to your channel because you got Clue tagged in it? Come on, grow up. Grow up. Get some content. That's where I'm at with it. It's just stop it. Stop
100%. 100.
Because
and here's the thing, guys.
This happen, and you got a YouTuber watching a YouTuber watch a YouTuber watch a YouTuber, and then where's the missing person and all that? Where's the murdered person and all that? They're lost in the muddy water. The Mississippi's clearer than some of these cases.
Just like Truth said, you know, this has not been about Sebastian in a long time. And I've been saying that for months. It hasn't been. That's two things I want to say. Sorry, my head's going on a million miles an hour. Everybody that's been attacking Chris and Katie because they haven't been doing this or doing that or going here or going there, they're smart enough to see what it is. Smart enough to not allow it to be involved in what they're doing. That's all I can say about that. Again, I'm not saying, just like all of us have said, I'm not taking any of them off the table until Ellie takes them off the table. That's all. That's really all. It is.
Not putting any of them on the table. Like that's the other side of it, right? There is no table.
No, well, that's what I'm trying to say is, like, there's nothing there. You know what I mean? There's nothing there.
That's what's so crazy about this is there isn't even a crime. There is a kid that's missing.
Right. That's the biggest part of this whole thing, you guys, and it's turned into all of this.
Yeah.
If anybody's in here,
you got people like Bullhorn Betty talking about they didn't do forensics. They didn't. If there's no evidence that a crime was even committed, they're not going to.
Right. Guys, we're 6 months into this, basically. Nobody's been arrested. What? Come on. Come on.
No, what the hell does Betty have to base that off of? Didn't Katie in the beginning say that they had, Katie and Chris said they had hundreds of police officers in and out of their house?
Yep.
Was she standing, was she lurking and looking in the windows to see whether or not they were spraying luminol? That's none of her damn business. That's an open investigation.
That's right.
There were hundreds of police officers there. There were dogs. There were cameras. And weren't there like the mobile police, the mobile metro police thing that was set up too? Yeah, at the end of the neighborhood, the thing they put in the Walmart parking lot on Dickerson Road. Come on, man. Like, she irks my blood.
They did 2 searches, y'all.
Yeah. They did 2 grid searches. They were in and out of that home for days. Katie did 2 polygraph tests. I'm sure they did a lot with Seth as well. So I'm maybe not enough, but they were all over this case. I don't know what they're doing with it now. Nobody does. That's why there's no updates, no true updates with Sebastian, you guys. That's all I can say. I don't know anything else about it. So that's why I'm done with it. If something comes from TBI, from the news, from something that says, we have found Sebastian, or we know where he's at, guess you bet your ass I'm going to show you. I'm going to talk about it. Anything else, it ain't worth it. Because we don't even know what's real anymore, you guys. That's the problem. We don't know who's not who and who isn't and who what. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time when I'm trying to explain this. It doesn't make any sense. And it's crazy. And I don't care what anybody says to me. My absolute opinion is there's something really dark going on with this. In the background, 100%. Yep. And that's my feeling on it. Period.
Well, let me ask this, right? Could it be that there really isn't anything really dark going on in the background, but there is a particular grifting son of a bitch that's involved in the situation?
Well, that's possible too.
That makes it so convoluted and so crazy and creates the table that everybody says they're not going to take anybody off of. That ultimately has done all this for money.
Well, because to involve all these people, though, you're right. You're right that's a very big possibility. But to involve all these people, something's not right.
Hey, the more you get involved, the more money you make. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
The more drama you can create, the more money you're going to make.
And if this comes out in the end, yes, that's very true. But at the very end of this, God forbid. But when it all comes out and it all ends up being all about money, God help them. That's all I can say. God help them. This is so ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this before. Never. Unbelievable. And I still, at this point, saying all that, me personally, don't believe that any one of those 3 parents did anything to that child. I just feel and understand what I'm saying. Did anything to him. Okay. Understand that. I don't think they did. There's something else going on, though. That's all I'm going to say, because that's how I feel. Because I just don't understand this, you guys. I don't understand it. And that's why I've been doing these other cases and doing other things. But this needs to be seen for what it is. It's a big distraction. And people just don't seem to want to see it. There's so many people that are still, Katie did this, Seth did that, Katie did this happened. What about everything else that's surrounding all that, you guys? That's the distraction that we're getting, which is why we're not seeing anything or hadn't seen some of these things. So it's a huge disappointment. It really is. Because I truly came out right when Clue came out with this to help try to find this child. They were boots on the ground the first week. She spent money out of her own personal pocket to do certain things to support this. All of us were live with this daily. For what? For what? Because if it turns out, like Truth said, that he's not even missing, and somebody in somebody's family has him or something like that, or a friend. Because we were introduced to other people too, like we used to be. Every week or every month, there's somebody new that gets introduced. Uncle Taco, there's all the puppies.
Oh, my Jesus, they're so cute. Oh, hello, babies.
You got them all.
Aw, sweet angel babies. Oh, my goodness.
What went up to the camera?
I'm trying. He's caught my beard.
They're all moving all over the place.
Oh.
They're cute. Cute,
Have they
cute,
started
cute.
peeping yet?
Yeah,
Their eyes start open.
I think
Yeah, there's 3 of them that have their eyes open.
Cute. Awesome. Yeah, exactly, Angel. It seems like that's what it came out to be. Easy money. I think they all realize that too. That could be the whole thing. That somebody that was already out here said, hey, I got a way that you can make all sorts of money. Give me a cut. I'm just saying things, guys. I'm not saying that's what happened. But I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised about anything at this point, honestly.
No.
So it doesn't matter what the outcome comes out to be. I'm not going to be surprised. That's fact. Just pay attention, everybody. Don't get had. Don't let this stuff draw you in. Please. You guys are smart. You're better than that. Don't. And you know who's doing it. You know who's involved in it. You know who it's wrapped around. Make your own decisions, and I pray to God you guys make the good ones. That's all.
I don't know.
Oh,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Stormy wanted to know when school started. Do you know when school starts down there?
August. What? The 7th.
August 7th. Because I know we go back July 31st.
Soapy Long. Yeah, I did see that, Rainbow. We're going to be looking at other cases too, you guys. Quite a few. There's quite a few out there besides this. And like I said, I'm not just dumping this off, just like I didn't dump off Idaho. When something real pops up, you're going to get something real. That's all there is to it. These actors need to be kicked off to the side. They need to be ignored. We can't allow them to come in and take over these things anymore. It's got to stop.
Stormy thinks he'll be found by the time school starts.
That'd be wonderful. I mean, it's possible, but he was supposed to go to homeschooling, remember? Hence the reason why he very possibly ran away. You know,
and that's the other side. That still could be
very possibly
what happened.
Yep. He could have been absolutely completely over the fact he did not want to be homeschooled. We knew that. We heard that from the parents themselves and decided, I'm out. I don't want to deal with this. And still could have took off and somebody could have grabbed him. That's very possible, guys. There's a couple angles that I still see are possible. That's one main one. But the other side of it is like what Truth said, that he's not missing at all. And it's hard to not think that.
I agree.
You could not sit here and prove to me, unless you showed me this child, that that's not possible, is all I'm saying. Okay. So that's the problem though, April. When we go to think that every time we look at that aspect that somebody else grabbed him, he ran away, whatever. Too many more things point back to Seth or the people that are surrounding him. So that's why we do think the things we do. Okay.
Well, I can tell you this much. You were talking about the force that they had out looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, if he was out in them woods, in my opinion, they'd have found him.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I do agree. Just because remember when that other girl was found just recently, and I had asked, like, wasn't all that stuff searched? Like, why didn't they see her then? Which is how you kind of come to the conclusion that she was put in there after the fact. So, because they were all over the place, you guys, twice.
And the way they described that airplane that they had, or the helicopter one, that I could stand in my front lawn, hold up a coin, and they could tell me if it was heads or tails, and I would never even see the aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they'd have seen them. I just feel that way. I really do. I feel like they would. There's no way they would not have seen them.
Yep, I agree. I have to agree. And they have not found anything, guys. They haven't found clothing. They haven't found glasses. Well, we know there was no shoes, whatever. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. It don't make no sense. None. There's no video. Nobody spotted him anywhere. There's been no sightings, real sightings, except a couple people that see him every other day. That's a joke. But never take it to TBI. Another problem I have. Okay. So it could have been somebody online. We know that. He could have been lured. There's a couple different things that could have happened. But this other shit, none of it's real. It's all bullshit. Sorry. That's my blatant opinion on that. And I won't play that game anymore. I won't fall into it anymore. And that's that. So a lot of people think that, Paige. A whole lot of people think that he's in Texas. And I'm not ashamed to say that at this point, because why wouldn't he be? Why couldn't he be?
Well, I noticed the sister just came down.
Mm-hmm.
Per Seth.
And the mother was here around, or Robin was here around Easter, right?
Yep.
Just saying. Tell me why that couldn't make sense. Because you probably can't. Nobody can. Other than, right. It's beyond exhausting, Carrie. I think every one of us is mentally and emotionally exhausted because of it. Okay. Because we have put a lot of heart into it and a lot of our soul and our feelings and our emotions into this. Some people have put a lot more into it. Like Clue, I said, she's put physical work into this and financial into this. A lot of people put financial work into this, so on and so forth.
And you know, that's something else that angers me too, is this guy on here talking about give her mind the computer and go do something. And then we learned the other day from someone they haven't searched since, what was it? April? I think they said.
Yeah. April, May, June, July. We're like 4 months ago. 4 months ago. So what have they been doing?
Going on TikTok late night.
Perpetuating the rest of the story they're building, in my opinion.
Making that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
It is.
It's a money. I knew that the second time we met him, it was a money grabbing scheme through and through.
And I mean, it's it like that's why I say, right? It doesn't change the fact that Sebastian is missing. It doesn't, and it doesn't make him responsible for it. But it is a really shitty individual to do what's been done in this situation and lie to the public about shit for money. Like that's really, really fucked up. Pardon my language.
No, you're right. It deserves those words. I'll say that much. Thank you, Sherry. This was just given to me. Shelbyville, Tennessee. How far are you from there to Clue?
An hour and 15 minutes at most.
I guess like every day we're finding remains in Tennessee now.
Well, Truth said that's going to happen because it's summer.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of what I was about to say. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see what this says here real quick. If it'll hold still for a minute.
We're also following this.
Hold on, I didn't give you guys volume. 1 second. Sorry. All right, let's try it again.
Breaking news alert tonight. Human remains had just been found in Shelbyville County. Let's go to Alicia Wimberly at the WKRN.com alert desk with those details.
Mark, Shelbyville police say the human remains were discovered by a pedestrian near the area of Old Nashville Road. Police say the identity of the remains are still unknown, but the department learned of them this morning after responding to the call in the area. Police say the investigation is still ongoing, and they're currently working to find more updates on identifying who this person is. News 2 brings you breaking news around the clock at WKRN.com.
If you work with PDS.
Oh, there's another one, and hopefully it's not him. And that's what I have to say every time I see one now. And hopefully they figure out who it is, and that family will have a little closure as well. It's sad to see this. It's every other day, but it is summer. That makes sense. You know, the trees, the clearing and all that stuff, and all the snow's gone. Well, not snow, but there's people out and about now looking around at different things, so on and so forth, and they're running into this stuff. So it's sad, but it's what happens. Same with around here is when all this stuff happens around here too. We have a lot of homeless people because they're out living in in the elements and stuff that they start finding things. So it's one of them things.
When I lived there, Shelby Park, like we had a drought, and there's a creek, river. Well, it's not really a river; it's more of a creek that runs through Shelby Park, and it didn't have any water in it. There were like 15 stolen, burnt cars off in there. Summertime brings all kinds of wonderful things.
I bet that's crazy. Yeah, lots of places around, like Cleveland. We have a lot of that happen in Cleveland out here. Leslie says, Dago, let's help them write the end of the book then, just by stopping when they talk. We don't answer. We don't say names. Let's give them the most stupid ending, nothing. I'm right there with you, Leslie. Right there with you. Makes perfect sense to me. Stop playing their game. Stop giving them what they want. Welcome, Drifty. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm wondering when the season 2 of Paramount is coming, because that's what it feels like.
Good God. And that's going to be all about this case. You know that. 100%.
Well, but that's my point, right? Is that's what it feels like. It really does feel like
it does.
The preparation for season 2 of Paramount.
I meant to say that on my channel, I forgot. Because Julia, we were sitting here working through this theory last night, Dago, and I forgot to say it on the show, but Julia has come around and more than inserted herself into this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
overly.
We know she has a production company.
Mm-hmm.
And it fits too good to me.
I agree. No, it does. There's no way. I mean, in my opinion, when I think about the situation, that's what comes to mind. And don't be surprised if something does pop out about this. All you got to do is change the story a little bit. You don't have to have permission of the families to run something, guys. That's all you got to do. You can change the name here, change the name there, do this, do that, and there it is. So don't be surprised.
Right. And what's funny is the fiance pointed out, he was like, notice how Julia has emailed Truth, other channels, because that is definitely content that they could use. But he was like, they can't use you because you cuss too much. You're too raw and don't care. And I'm like, that's a really good point you got there. See, that's why you got to act up on your channel so you don't get put in no mess like that.
Well, I said the F word a few times, so probably not nowhere near enough, but it is what it is. So if you're coming here, guys, it's going to be what I've been doing and then some, but you're not going to get none of this stuff. But I said my piece on it. That's where I'm at with it. That's how I feel about it. And that's what I'm doing with it. So, and like I said, you heard what Truth said, same thing. And quite a few other people are at that same point with this now. So good luck finding somebody that's covering the ridiculousness. Okay. I'm sure they're going to be there. They're not going to have many people believing them, sadly, for them. You know what I mean? So maybe it'll change something. Who knows? Thank you, Stormy. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you guys that are backing all of us and supporting all of us within this. I mean, it means a lot to every one of us. I can promise you that. As creators, it really does. Because that's what this has become, you guys. You know, we are actually out here trying to do something positive, make a difference in some ways. Obviously, or like I said, Clue and Cletus wouldn't have gotten involved in the whole billboard thing if they didn't care. I'm sure they're not throwing money at something for the hell of it. They're not that bored in life. They can't be. Clue's a shopper. She's got plenty to do. I promise you. And she likes to break her hand and stuff too. So you know. Sorry, I had to throw that out there. I'm just teasing, you know.
I can always shop now.
That's a fact.
Now, what are you talking about?
No, I am not.
So,
y'all seen this hurricane coming in? I was just watching a video and it is tearing it up out there.
The Burl thing or whatever it is. Yeah, Molly sent me something. Are people? Yes, Salty. They get mad about the F word. I promise you, they do. You can't say fuck. It's a word, guys. It's a word. It's a word. 4 letters, word. It doesn't mean anything more than a word. So
you got to read
It's
Willie
a
Nelson's
town
book.
somewhere.
You got to read Willie Nelson's book. He says in it, where I come from, we didn't know too many words, so we learned to use every one of them we did.
Yep. Yep, I get it. Yes, I know. Don't faint, Doodle, because I said it. I didn't mean to say it. I just did. I know. And I meant it as a joke. I wasn't trying to be offensive to some of the people. And I know there's people that get offended by certain types of language, but come on, guys. They're just words. We're grown adults. We've been wearing our big boy and big girl panties for a long time at this point. Okay. We can handle it. They're words. And one other thing I want to put out there real quick. I know certain people have certain things that upset them. This is supposed to be, and it is what most of you come here for. And this isn't necessarily directed at anybody in here, but I'm directing it at the people that watch true crime, real true crime. Okay. We got to harden up a little bit with some of this, guys, because it's crime, for Christ's sakes. Okay. It's not going to be unicorns and rainbows. We got to be able to deal with some of this a little bit more, or it's just not a good idea to be in it. I've seen it now. Some of this stuff gets a little bit too much. It even bothers me. It bothers Clue sometimes. You know, I know for a fact that Maddie's case bothered her. There's other cases that really bothered me, but it's what we do. So we still do it, you know? But there's so many people that have gotten so softened up in this genre that it doesn't make sense. Why are you in here if you can't handle some of this stuff is what I mean. You know, some people, I get it. I do. There's a lot of this stuff. There's people that have PTSD and stuff like that. I'm right there with you because I have it too. But I do it because I do it. You know what I mean? I don't let these things bother me. And when they start to bother me, I back away a little bit. That's all. It is what it is. So, but I think that's about it for today with this one. I'll be in here later tonight. Are you going live again, Clue?
No, I don't know.
Are you going swimming, Clue? Are you wearing your cast, Clue?
Yes.
You weren't earlier. I saw both your hands.
I know. I have it on.
Ooh, he be peeping your hands.
You can't be lying about that. I told you.
I'm allowed to take it off for an hour a day.
And it hurt, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's sore.
You gotta scratch it, man. Don't you know? You gotta get in there and scratch it. Otherwise, you got a coat hanger shoved down in there.
That's why I said to get one of them little tiny dowel rods or a chopstick or something and just. I remember them days.
I mean, I could take the whole thing off, so we
Well,
good.
that's the difference. Just don't let it heal the wrong way because you'll be all messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on keeping it on more. Whatever. Blah blah.
Until nobody's around. Are you holding it up?
Am I what?
You like elevate it every now and again?
Hell no, there goes. She walks around with that thing on her hand, and when she thinks about it, she takes it off. That's just how it is.
When it starts to bother her, it comes off. I get it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get her to do nothing.
I know.
She's gonna do what she wants to do. When it hurts, she'll finally take something. Other than that, she's just gonna walk around like it ain't broke till she smacks it on something.
Yeah.
She's like a 5-year-old.
I get it. I get it. I will be bringing more cases of missing children, missing people on the regular because it does need done. And the other true crime cases that I've been looking at, Noah Presgrove's case. There's another couple new ones. There's plenty of stuff out here for us to do other than fall into this well of bullshit. So I will be doing that. And who knows what I'll be doing when I do the late shows too. Like I said earlier, for those of you that came in after the fact, there was good news. Soraya, I can never say it right. Soraya or Soraya? I think
I was just about to ask you about that.
Yeah, she was found, and she's home with her mother, and the father was arrested. So, and she's safe and sound. That's
about
great.
that fiance? She wasn't arrested?
I don't know. I'm gonna be probably bringing all that up into my late show tonight. I don't know if they didn't say nothing about her that I saw. Guys, if you have stuff you want me to cover, send it to my email or send it to one of the mods' emails, and they'll get it to me or whatever. But we will look into whatever we can. That's fact. They were both arrested. Stormy said, "Good." So they're putting the fiance as she's involved in it as well. She wasn't being
she
held
didn't
against
call
her
and
will.
tell somebody where they were. That's
Well,
you know what
I
I mean?
wondered if she was being held against her will, possibly, which is maybe why, but obviously not. So
No,
I'm just grateful that the baby's okay. That's all matters to me.
She didn't leave that airport against her will.
Well, see, I wondered how that went down because she left everything. And I wondered if she was threatened, like, you come now or this is going to happen or that's going to happen. You know what I mean? But again, yeah, I agree. So, hey.
I have to go cut his hair, so thank you for having me up.
Oh,
and
of course.
I will see you later. Bye, Clue. Bye, Mama
right.
Bear.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
See you later, Mom. Do you got anything else, Miss Clue or Cletus?
No.
I do. Wait.
I know what he's going to do. There it is. All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Have a great night, Clue and Cletus. I'll talk to you soon. Mama Bear. Are you there? She'll be back. I just didn't want to hang up without her. Guys, everybody in the chat, thank you guys for coming in for this today. I do appreciate you all, every single one of you, even the ones that have left already. Like I said, for those of you, if you choose to leave and not follow me because I'm not doing this, I have no hard feelings. I am absolutely fine with it. I get it. It happens. For those of you that stick around, God bless, and I appreciate you very much. I do. We all do. Again, today, Blue Crew, you did an amazing job. You really did. I appreciate it because there was quite a few people bouncing through here that were trolls. I got a couple myself, but I appreciate you guys wanting to hear what I had to say on this and taking it in for what it is. So thank you much for that. Mama Bear, are you back? Are you here? Check to see if she had to leave or something. But like I said, I will be in here for the late show tonight, guys. For those of you that are interested, watch for it. I can't give you an exact time because I'm not sure. It depends on what goes on here with the boss. Everybody else in here in chat, guys, thank you so much. Again, don't forget to love yourselves and love each other. And don't change a thing about yourselves because you are amazing, guys. I appreciate y'all very much. Anybody that donated to any of the links, thank you so much for that, for the super chats and the super stickers. So very appreciated. So very appreciated. And I wanted to do this before. Just for now. Okay. So again, thank you all so very much for just being who you are, supporting the channel the way you do, and just being awesome peeps. I love you guys to death. And if I don't see the ones that come in tonight, you know, anybody that shows up for the late show, good night and God bless. For the rest of you guys, I will see you here very shortly. Are you back, Mama Bear? No? Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words. There she is. There she is.
All right, I had to help the kids with something real quick.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I figured. Did you have anything to add before we shut everything down?
Nope. I agree with everything.
Agreed. So we're done. It feels like a 3 million pound weight is lifted off my shoulders. I'm out of it. So
yes.
Thank you guys so very much. Again, Mama Bear, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you. I'm glad you were able to join us. That's always a plus.
Yes.
What's your work schedule the rest of the week?
This week I gotta work Tuesday, a little bit Wednesday, and then Saturday.
Gotcha.
So you might get me again here in a day or two.
Cool. Yes, Molly, I saw that video. I did. Some of this stuff I'm going to run in the late show tonight. Hold on. Just trying to clear everything before I get out. Jesus Christ. People are still trying to say the truth is Chris Proudfoot.
Oh, good Lord.
Good Lord.
They don't sound anything alike.
Nothing alike, I know. Anybody that thought I was rude earlier to that lady, guys, I cannot play into stuff like that anymore, okay? I was respectful about it, and I clearly just can't play that game, and that's how I'm going to have to be with it. So I'm sorry if you thought I was being rude. That's just what it is. So I know you're going.
You had to do.
Exactly. I know you're going to bed.
Yep.
So I won't talk to you tonight. Hopefully tomorrow. Again, Blue Crew, great job today. Thank you very much for everything. You guys are amazing. I love it. Salty, thank you for joining in chat today as well. Appreciate you. For all those of you that will be here tonight, I can't wait to hang and talk about whatever we talk about. We'll see then. Other than that, guys, have a great night. Much love to you all. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. See you later.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
See.